Alright, welcome back to another stream. Today I'm going to be starting Honkai Star Rail's 4.4 Trailblaze quest. I'm a week later than I normally would have liked to be, but that's because Enfield and Honkai Star Rail dropped an update on the same patch. So yeah, I did the Enfield one first, but now here, Honkai Star Rail. In the last version we ended off on a diabolical cliffhanger with the Assault Pramod having finally shown his true face, because there's multiples of him, and then Himiko shows off her mech and whatever. Okay. Lord Ravager Assault Pramod has revealed himself. Top priority right now is to regroup with their companions as soon as possible before Assault Pramod's clones pick you off one by one no matter what. You must hold the fort at Planar Arcadia and stop Assault Pramod from releasing the Veracity. Hey Wise. Go. Yeah, you finally made it to one right at the start. Alright, let's go. Let's view the story recap. After resolving the crisis surrounding Foolish, we returned to the Astral Express to gather our thoughts. Shuhu, Assault Pramod, and the Veracity. Unforeseen challenges arrived in rapid succession. After careful deliberation, we decided to split into teams and tackle the problems in Planar Arcadia together. There, Yaoguang, Danheng, and Welt traveled every corner of Planar Arcadia to deploy the Decalite Reflection Barrier as a safeguard against a potential ambush by the Lord Ravager. Meanwhile, Blade decided to set out for the edge of the world on canvas, where he intended to use the power of the Veracity to bring his conflict with Shuhu to its final conclusion. Elsewhere, Asheville marched 7th, and the others headed to the tavern in search of clues regarding Assault Pramod. Their investigation eventually centered on En route. This former masked fool left the tavern for the Astral Express, becoming a navigator known as Icy, and the Veracity Shadow of Asheville is in fact his legacy. Wait, I don't remember that. What? Okay. In addition, Ranmei brought word that the Phantasm games are more than a game. They were a ritual enacted by Aha to suppress the dead husk of the Veracity. Oh, I don't remember catching that last time. She further suggested that the path of elation may have originated from a concept stripped away from the Veracity, aftertaste. This is not Graphia. At the same time, I ventured into the world and canvas in search of Graphia at Vanessa's request. By twist of fate, I truly did encounter the mother of Imogenesis. She spoke of the Sindearth age, of the day the Express fell, and of her stand against the Assault Pramod before beckoning me further into the world and canvas. Elsewhere, Himiko... Oh, it's Pearl. Elsewhere, Himiko returned to Graphia Academy to accompany Ryusuke, probing him for any ties to their destruction. As they revisited their shared memories, Ryusuke posed a chilling theory, that the real Himiko had long ago succumbed to the Weathering Curse, and the person standing before him was merely an imagination she had painted to carry on her dream of trailblazing. On the banks of Inkford Hermitage, I crossed paths with Silverwolf and Blade once more. There I summoned Graphia, who ferried us into the depths of the world and canvas. In the meadow on the distant shore... Oh my goodness. It doesn't let me... Okay, on the blade of distant shore, Blade... I can just use that. Blade bid us farewell and threw himself resolutely into the Veracity's maw. Embracing the path he had walked, he reclaimed his heart as a craftsman. By harnessing the Veracity's furnace-like destructive power and the regenerative flesh of the abundance, he vowed to temper himself into the blade that would imprison Shuhu for eternity. In the meadow on the distant shore, it dawned on me that the Graphia we saw earlier at Inkford Hermitage was an imposter. The true culprit, Assault Pramod, revealed himself, exposing that Graphia is in fact a sign of destruction. He then broke our assault, grievously wounding Graphia before he departed. As we struggled through a grueling battle against the maddened Graphia, Blade returned from his nirvana. Having tempered Shuhu within himself, he joined us to turn the tide, and with his aid, Graphia was restored to her senses. She revealed that Assault Pramod could seemingly manifest in many places at once. It was exactly as she said, and indeed at that very time, Ashrael, Yaoguang, and the others were also attacked by Assault Pramod. Worst of all, even Ryusuke, Himiko's father, had been Assault Pramod in disguise from the very beginning. After revealing himself, he stood before us all and declared that an unpredictable disaster was about to descend upon Planar Arcadia. Alright. Sure. You're short. At this very moment, at the edge of the world and canvas. Assault Pramod said he was meeting a genuine nameless. Oh yeah, so I did point out when I was reacting to the Fate Collab 2 trailer. I did watch some of the other character trailers, and it does seem like my speculation that the real Himiko is actually on the train. That seems to be correct. Maybe she's still clinging on to life. I mean, she wasn't shown to be dead in that, but yeah. Himiko, she's in trouble, yep. If that meanie can copy and paste himself anywhere, then it's not just the Astral Express that's in trouble. The husk is growing agitated. I'll open an escape path for you from the canvas world to reality. What about you? I'll stay in the canvas world to repair the seal and quell the remains of the veracity. Apologies. Oh, Pearl. Pursuant to the Bandicoot. Pursuant to a comprehensive extrapolation process, the conclusion, your projected success rate is less than 3%. Is this... Does anyone hear me? Yes. No. No, we don't hear you. Mute. I knew you'd follow us, but your timing is way too impeccable. I observed an intense energy reaction burst from the world in canvas. Locking onto your coordinates was then a straightforward matter. Meanwhile, energy signals have also appeared in multiple locations across planar Arcadia. Their eigenvalues match the data recorded by the IBC during the Amphorius crisis. Okay, yep. That's really just hitting home that it is the Lord Ravager. Not that it needed to be hit home, but yeah. Conclusion. Lord Ravager, Assault Pramod, has appeared in multiple locations concurrently. Is this some kind of trick? Wait, everyone knows that Mina can take any form he chooses. How do I know you're the real Pearl? The real Pearl? Conclusion. Ether Hacker. Is there some sort of word game underway? How's the situation with Himiko? Coordinates, Graphia Academy, image data shows a conflict broke out between Miss Himiko and an entity suspected to be Assault Pramod. Almost simultaneously, a gravitational wave effect caused by a giant mass was observed centering on those exact coordinates. Is the Express affected? Coordinates, Perdido Station. The Express is intact. Coordinates, World's End Tavern. March 7th and Asheville have evacuated. All communications are stable and they are in no immediate danger. Surely Yao Guang, Well, and Dan Heng got out from that station, right? Coordinates. Abandoned station. Contact with General Yao Guang, Dan Heng, and Mr. Yang now lost. Uh-oh. Last intercepted signal indicates another shift in domain spatial structure. Dang it. Organic beings, please filter out interference from motion variables. Proposal. Immediately escort Graphia to Parallax Tower. Is this supposed to be doubling the voice line? I guess so. Wait, but isn't Graphia kind of... She's not actually entirely stuck in here. What are you planning to do? There's insufficient time to engage in simultaneous individual fights. I shall launch the emergency plan I have long had on standby. Oh. I'll ask Master Graphia to reenact the World in Canvas ceremony once more. I'm aware discussing a deal right now is perhaps inopportune, but place your trust in me, Ether Hacker. This is also the foundation upon which a deal between us can be struck. The time interval is decreasing. I'm experiencing difficulty predicting the success rate of the contingency plan. Oh, disconnected. This deal's mine. I don't want to drag anyone else into it. It's okay, little girl. Ah, yes, she's short. Next, you're gonna call Fushuan little girl. As things stand, that Intellatron lady's plan might be our only hope for salvation. She's your super duper biggest fan, #1, alright? You are in all her electric dreams. But I want to say this first. The thing with your fancy canvas world seal, those IBC losers tore it. And that's exactly why we need her power. I'll paint a path through the artwork I left behind 1,000 years ago. Lend me a hand, little girl. Do I have to paint too? Because my painting is usually kind of rough. That roughness is exactly what we need. We're not painting in reality. On the contrary, we're tearing open a rift. It is done. What? What? Let's go, Echo. Your friends on the Express need you. What is that? Oh. Blade gazed quietly at the octopus mask. The mask once belonged to Shuhu, but with Shuhu now imprisoned within Blade's body, the title of supplicant was naturally passed on to him. It's just that Blade looks a bit disgusted. Want some takoyaki? As a craftsman, perhaps he's reflecting on how to use his own aesthetics to revamp the octopus mask. That flickering Mechatron phantom, is that the secret weapon you used to defeat the Herald of Death 15 years ago? Yep. Looks like you have a ways to go still, but to think you actually recreated it. My darling fake daughter. You truly are a fascinating being. So the father who was with her since she was 6, guarding her to reach the stars. Is that you all along, a Lord Ravager? Telling her about the wonders of the cosmos at bedtime, awkwardly trying to calm her when she was crying. Was all that just an act, just to play some sick joke? Now he's gonna say he was being genuine. He was genuinely trying to be a good dad. You look genuinely heartbroken. Have you been playing Himiko for so long that you feel you really are her? Or did you obtain her memories before she died? Daddy has long had this habit of pouring all my emotion into my work. I always take time to study a planet before I apply the final brushstroke of destruction to it. Much like admiring the brushstrokes of an artwork, I too experience life alongside the living beings of a planet. Then, I slowly visualize how I would paint that world into my vision of hell. I must admit, in Ahatopia, I subconsciously did a few unnecessary things. Well, more than a few. But it's exactly this extra bit of effort that allowed me to create masterpieces. Masterpieces I never dreamed of. Graphia Himiko. Yeah. Watching you struggle, grow, and never give up hope, it gave me unparalleled joy. Just masterpieces, huh? I see. Thank you, Mr. Asat Pramod. Oh. Thank you for placing me on the path of the Trailblaze, thank you for acting for so long, and thank you for the adventure stories at bedtime. As Ryusuke, you introduced me to stargazing, so I learned to look up. You told me the Astral Express was real, igniting my obsession with finding it. You sowed a false seed, but I nurtured it in my heart, and it sprouted into a desire for trailblazing. The path you paved with lies is true to my companions and me. It has brought us here, and now I'll stop you and shatter your meticulously woven elation. Ah, what a nice speech. Interesting, so very interesting. If you try to give him a handshake, which hand do you shake? Yes. Navigator, you never fail to surprise me. How quickly you dusted yourself off. How quickly you spring into a counterattack. Patricide, they say, is the first step of growth. What will you do next? I look forward to it. Patricide? On whom? My father or the monster in front of me wearing his face as a mask? All I will do is rip off that mask. I believe my true father's spirit is up there right now watching on with delight. And this grand entrance, isn't it a bit much if all you came to do was to watch me grow? Why are you really here? To join the Phantasy Moon Games? Bingo! I can feel it. The tides of panicked wish power impatient to swarm me. But the 8 masks already have their owners. How exactly are you... I'm sure everyone watching is as confused as Miss Himiko here. The 8 supplicants have already been determined. How would an unsought guest like me find a place in this eonic ceremony? Ding dong! Recall, at the beginning of our story, Lady Referee got a bit creative with the rules and drew a mask for the protagonist. Was Trailblazer not meant to have one in the first place? Or like that's the 9th mask technically? So the rightful mask of elation, the one discarded for fake, whose hands did it fall into? Oh dear. The answer is right in front of you.
絶滅大君がどうやってこの遊戯に勝つつもりだと思う？簡単だ。奇跡を起こすんじゃなく、あんたらが享受した奇跡。
Okay. What the heck? This is not good. Not good. Honkai, what did you do? Prosperity breeds corruption, and suffering forges heroes. They revel in the moment, carefree, as it were the night before Arcadia was set to be destroyed. Suffering forges heroes. Was it worth it, Finon? Since they believe so fervently, then they deserve nothing less than this fate, to become flecks of crimson ink upon this apocalyptic landscape of the demon capital. Lunatic. Yup. Yup. Embrace that title. Destruction is more attractive to morbid curiosity than creation is. But the artwork will not disappear. Even if it is defaced or lacerated, it will always live on as long as there is someone to remember it. It will be real as others recreate it over and over again. Pity none of you will get the time to repaint it. I will lock you inside another painting, place you at the start of the lie that is trailblazing, and you will be helpless. Breaking news! We're hearing of an unprecedented major incident in Plain Arcadia. Just moments ago, New Supplicant announced they're joining the Phantasm Moon Games. This supplicant claims to be Asat Pramod, a Lord Ravager serving under Nanook, the Eon of Destruction. According to eyewitness accounts, an entity suspected to be Asat Pramod appeared simultaneously in multiple locations, including Gotham City and Vehicle City, instantly causing massive destruction for unknown reasons. Is he just going to ignore the 8-player rule? Will the Department of Aberration Defense approve his participation? Speaking of which, what exactly has the Department of Aberration Defense been defending? Backend data shows the online buzz surrounding tags like hashtag Asat Pramod and hashtag Lord Ravager is intensifying. This also means that Asat Pramod will gain massive amount of wish power. They're all sheep! They're all sheep! The world is getting cooked, is about to get cooked, and then they're hyping him up for it. So the supplicant that ultimately wins the Phantasm Games and takes over as the Eon Relation could be a Lord Ravager. We will continue to follow the story. We urge our viewers with any leads on Asat Pramod's whereabouts to contact us immediately. Okay, did the teleport spit us out in the wrong place? This is where Himiko just was, right? How long were we even gone? Is this place still the same Plain Arcadia as before? There's no mistake, this is reality. The real Ahatopia. Where's Himiko? Contact Himiko! Static crackles through the phone, nothing but white noise and a dead tone. The ominous interference sets your nerves on edge. It's not just the comms, Plain Arcadia's coordinate data is all over the place too. Where's Prolix Tower? This space doesn't follow the laws of physics at all. So when does ether hacking follow the laws of physics? Looks exactly like 1,000 years ago when the Legion toward the sky opened. Asat Pramod finally got tired of just watching. This opportunity he's been waiting for has finally arrived. The world on canvas, no point in trapping the Veracity Husk anymore. If Asat Pramod is so powerful, couldn't he just destroy this place and be done? Why bother joining the Phantasm Games? Well, he likes toying around too, right? Fantilia also likes toying around. I think it was like Zephyro and Salanova that would just destroy a place basically instantly. So there's a further condition required to truly awaken it, or something like that. That dead yet indestructible husk slumbering for countless ages. Accumulating immense wish power, winning the game, seizing the power of elation. A massive amount of wish power activates the husk. As it happens, the winner of the games will be the supplicant with the highest accumulated wish power. Exploiting the game's rules to win that husk power only to serve as a final offering to feed the Veracity. Asat Pramod himself wants to serve up the Phantasm Games to the Veracity on a plate. Just thinking about how winner takes all is meant literally in the games gives me the chills. Would Aha really just sit back and let it all happen? God of games won't allow the rules to be broken. Aha's thoughts on this are one thing, but what the gods won't do, humanity must. Just like before, we must stop, assault, promote, and rally all the power we can. The Nameless we Nameless will do everything in our power. Yep. The Nameless would never just stand idly by. Cool, count me in. Either way, I don't want my game ending to be in the belly of a Leviathan. And I just got out of that maw. I don't intend to go back anytime soon. Okay, it's highlighted. I know we've got more important things to deal with right now, but I'm more. I know we've got important things to deal with right now, but I'm more worried about Himiko. Let me try. Initiating all channel scan. Bad news, Echo. The whole academy is dark. In other words, besides us, there isn't a single living soul here. Not one person? Actually, would that even technically track Himiko? Because Himiko's an Imagine. Would that scan even work on her technically? On Motoko? Yeah. Oh, well, Astral Express doesn't know she's not the real Himiko yet. Even if her opponent is a Lord Ravager, she'll definitely hold her own. Let us walk a bit further ahead. The answer might be there. Fantastic creature, Metropolis. Loom. Yup. There's a scent of the abundance. What are those veins of light stretching out from the faintest moon? Are those the roots of the sacred tree? Huh? Evanesha? This fissure sure looks like the mouth of the Veracity. Little raccoon, hi, Evanesha, come here. Is that Evanesha's voice? Yes, pull me into the wall. Little raccoon, I knew you'd find me just like you found her. She sounds very drained. Raphia, it's been a while. Evanesha, I've painted you countless times for thousands of years, but nothing compares to seeing you here in this moment. It's truly wonderful seeing you again, and it's thanks to Echo. Oh yeah, kind of crazy how friggin' we got the in Japanese, we got the voice actress of all the Sakuras voicing the Zenless Zone equivalent of Mei. Oh boy. I heard you're looking for a Himicat, yes? Himinya. She okay? Can't pinpoint her exact location, but I can still sense her life force. She's likely doing fine. That's good. You don't look too good. No, this is the first sacred tree of abundance, so withered. Maintaining shattered reality always comes at a cost. I had to temporarily borrow this painting to materialize. I know you and the little one behind you. So the baseball raccoon's frenemies, the Starcatchers, have shown up too. What exactly happened here? Calling the Stellaron hunters the Starcatchers. Assault Pramod completed his roll call and made the miracle happen. He brought the end of the world. And are you going to do something about it, being an arbitrator? My apologies, I have more pressing matters to attend to at present. Oh dear. Yep, she's not looking too hot. The end is here, and the lands are disintegrating and shattering. I have to hold tightly to its remains. I must fulfill my duty as the Pinarch Elwood. I must preserve the life of this world. Oops, wrong one. I like this render. Where is my... There it is. Okay. How tragic. It's as if the world was back in that age when all things were reduced to cinders. I'm sorry, Evanesha, I couldn't protect the world on canvas. No, you did it, Graphia. You hid the world inside the painting. You left behind a glimmer of hope. 1,000 years later, and the hope we've been waiting for has finally arrived. New Nameless and those willing to save this world have returned once again. We don't have long. It's a race against time to stop Assault Pramod. What I sense of Assault Pramod's apocalypse is impermanence, like an unstable future. But if no one stops it, then it'll become real. Are you saying that Meanie has the power to manipulate time? No wonder my attacks missed every time we fought. That cheating jerk. Time powers? How's that even fair? Defeat him and we can change reality. I'm gonna be the optimist for once. We still have a sliver of opportunity before the dust settles. The die is still in the air. We still have a chance to snatch it, roll a different number, and shape the future into something else. Not 20? Evanesha. What's wrong? What do you think? She's trying to hold the world together. Seems I am still not so great at multitasking. But I know the final page of the story hasn't been turned yet. Little Raccoon, I can sense it. Your expressed friends are unharmed. They're just scattered all over. Follow the roots of the arbor and find Himikat, find your companions. I know. You always have something up your sleeve, don't you, protagonist? She's gone. What do I have this time? Something up my sleeve, do I? What a shame. We're reunited after 1,000 years and we can't even catch up properly. I won't let Evanesha down. Clock is ticking. Let's get moving. I'll find Himiko, locate the rest of the crew, and teach Assault Pramod a lesson. Let's follow those faint threads of golden light. Why is he standing so far back? They're an extension of Evanesha's life force, and the beacon she was able to leave us. Following it will take us exactly where we need to go. Didn't you say there wouldn't be any other signs of life? Do these things even count as life forms? That's what I'm saying! They're imaginary, so does Motoko count? I don't know. Evanesha's roots are guiding us. Where are we? What's off about this painting? Someone might have left something on it. I will lock you inside another painting. Please at the start of the light that is trailblazing and you'll be helpless. Yep. Well, what's this? Is this a navigator you've been looking for? Is Graphia gonna tell us straight up that is like, wait, that's an imaginary? She left a single stroke on the canvas, a record of the final moments of her standoff with Assault Pramod. She was very brave. She is your descendant and the greatest navigator. She's your descendant and for me the most amazing express navigator. She's gonna be like, no, wait, she's not my descendant. She's an imaginary. Is she? My descendant? You're saying one of my descendants became the navigator of the Astral Express? Thank you for telling me this. I feel like 1,000 years of waiting has finally been rewarded. You still want to keep testing me, Assault Pramod? Oh. Since the Express's return to Planet Arcadia, you've constantly been pinging at me over what happened 15 years ago. You've had countless chances to kill me all this time, but you didn't show your true colors until I exposed you. Assault Pramod, what exactly are you wary of? You could always see it as a fatherly concern. Do Lord Ravagers even have human emotions? Why not? I can feel curious and enraged. I understand humans, the very targets of our destruction, better than my colleagues. I even get herniated discs and tendinitis. Okay. Sure. Aren't you a Lord Ravager? Does the power of the destruction include the ability to cure tendinitis? I like this. I like this. I like this guy and I hate him. He's funny. Now, as I was saying, child, you absolutely are right that I am full of curiosity about you. What exactly happened to you and Himiko that night 15 years ago? You were surprised too, weren't you? Your dicey head probably exploded with questions the moment that Iron Giant, Pagana's legacy appeared. What's she talking about? You and Himiko? Yep. This is where we find out this is not Himiko, this is Motoko. Pagana's legacy? Your curiosity can't stand the existence of questions. If you don't solve them, the unknown becomes an obstacle to your plans and wipes the smile off your face. Can he even smile? What? He's got a hand for a head. What do you mean? You say you understand humans, Assault Pramod, but you do not. At all. I didn't run away that night. You didn't run. My companions on the Express, the friends I respect, wouldn't run either. Even if the Navigator weren't around, they would still ignite the Express's engines and win the Fantasman games. Ignite the Express's engines? Win the Fantasman games? Himiko hitting something at me? Ignite the Express's engines and win the Fantasman games. Are these clues Himiko left for us? I mean, that's what we were gonna do, though. Like, what we were originally gonna do. Himiko must have had a reason for saying that. We need to calm down, I can't let her down. You'll learn the secret from 15 years ago soon enough. But you must submit to my interrogation too. Assault Pramod, do you accept this challenge? You extended such an open invitation. Wouldn't it be rude of me to refuse? Those who shrink from a challenge do not deserve the reward. A fine tenet for those who follow the path of elation. Both for you and for me. Get away from me. You've been watching us for quite a while. Ah! I was about to say, it looks like he's talking to us, like the player. Been watching us for quite a while, dear audience. Have you been enjoying your little show? And then he turned in reality, so he's probably talking to Stell, but okay. Seemed like he was fourth wall breaking. Himiko's gone. Surely you're not about to cry. How exquisitely touching. The forebearer of artists graced the academy that bears her name. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner, in my capacity as the dean. It surprises me that you have not been consumed by madness. You must be disappointed, Assault Pramod. Just the opposite. I am quite satisfied. Before my clones pick you off one by one, I'd like to play the spectator too, and see in action. Where'd you take Himiko? I'm sorry, the way they're just standing there and then there's a generic point is, like, I really hope they can improve the presentation at some point. Where did I take her? She challenged me, and I gladly accepted, nothing more. Echo, be sure you don't fail the request you left behind. This is also my challenge to you. I hope you enjoy the apocalypse. Meanie Dice, we're not done here. You've shown us your tricks, but you haven't seen mine. Lady? Yo, he forged his mask? The time of the sword has arrived. This tempered sword now thirsts for blood to sharpen its blade. You won't be playing alone, Silverwolf. Alright, now we got the other stuff. And that's right, yes, finally, the game gets interesting. Wait, what's this? Comedian ensemble. Okay. Ooh. Wait. What was that? Did we get a shield? Is that a shield or a barrier? Oh, it's a party-wide shield. It's like the Septimus boss. Let me just for a moment, I require a bit of water. Am I back? Am I back? I think I'm back. Okay. Xfinity's so garbage. He's gone, cowardly rat. It's just my imagination, or was this assault per mod way less sneaky than the one we faced in the world in Canvas? Do you mean that might not have been assault per mod? He didn't even want to come near us. Assault per mod isn't the type of opponent to shy away from a fight. My player intuition says the reason that Meanie Dice is avoiding us has something to do with the truth about his abilities. It's like Evanesha said, he can pull off some kind of trick that messes with time. Uncovering the truth about his abilities might just be the way we end this apocalypse, but who has time to figure that out right now? I'd die before agreeing with the IPC, but Pearl is right. Escorting Graphia to Prolix Tower is the most logical choice right now. What do you say, Echo? I want to find Himiko, but Danhong and the others are missing too. Yeah, okay. Right now the most important thing is to finish Himiko's task. But I'm still really worried about her and about losing contact with Danhong and Walt. I'll go to that abandoned station and find them. Lady? Don't worry about me, Silver Wolf. No, I just wanted to say something before you go. It's good to have you back. What, not even a welcome back? There it is. Thank you, Blade. I need to pull myself together too. Thank you, Blade. I'm calling him Bladey now. I need to stop letting my imagination get the better of me. This time I did what I needed to do to carry out Himiko's wishes. What? Wait, can you really find that abandoned station with these messy coordinates all by yourself? I'll simply cut down anything that tries to get in my way. That's not what I was asking. Just please install this travel navigation software I specifically made for you, okay? Have you forgotten in the past, no matter where Danhong fled, I always found him? Fair enough. Echo, are you still worried about your companions from the Express? Well, yeah. Of course. If you're not, I, Miss Dependable, will handle the navigation for you. Thank you, Silverwolf. Seeing all these young warriors so united in their efforts brings back quite a few old memories. Thank you, young Nameless. If we wouldn't grasp a future for ourselves, I'd like to meet that navigator who shares my bloodline. Farewell for now, Echo. It's yellow paint! It's literally yellow paint! I'm finally back! Ignite the engines, gather our companions, win the Fantasy games. When you feel like you have to tear down a wall, just breathe and maybe try shifting your perspective first. Nameless Wispy. Whoa, perspective shift is a little... just because it's not straight vertical. Prepare for takeoff! All combat personnel take your positions. Oh, I didn't. No! No, 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 my sticker, frick. Okay, whatever. I'll just have to grab that another time. If I do this, does it? Oh, this takes forever. It doesn't even let me skip. Are you serious? Ow. My neck hurts if I turn it a certain way. I think it might have been because of the way I was sleeping. As the saying goes, the rich rely on gadgets while the broke rely on mutations. Come, lightning, strike me a few more times. I'm gonna be superhero. Is that supposed to be a Batman and Flash reference? Okay, but how do I open this thing? Oh. Did I do the setup? I don't remember. What? Okay, I don't remember what this thing does. Whatever. Just give me the box. Not faster than light. No. I heard some idiots are actively trying to get struck by lightning. They probably forgot that electroshock therapy doesn't cure stupidity. Wait. You know what? No. Maybe I'll do that later. Let's just continue with the story. Stay calm. First, I need to find the express and ignite the engine. You're not okay. The whole world has changed. How do I find Perdido Station now? Nope, don't come any closer. You're not even running, though. You're just standing there. What on earth is happening here? Give me your wish power! Devour! Consume! Seems like I might have to go over there and help. Yep, you think? These guys gone mad? Yes! Give me the box. I almost thought that was a mimic. This new battle music. What? What? Auto Battle Sparkle does that? She does a basic attack? She doesn't use skill? What? Okay. Calm down, steady breaths. I got you. You're safe now. And then I'm going to leave. Thank you. You're from TV. It's the Astral Express here. We're saved. What exactly happened here? I have no idea. One moment everything was normal, and within the blink of an eye, every screen, every phone, every billboard were all filled with that dice-faced monster. He said he came to declare something. And then the ground suddenly opened up, and the buildings collapsed like they were just building blocks. There was rubble everywhere, and the sky turned dark, and all these people just disappeared. What's wrong with those imaginary? It's like Foolish and the Herald of Death all over again. Don't tell me he's still alive somehow. Ask about what's happening at Perdido Station. Does anyone know what's going on at Perdido Station? Is the Astral Express there? Wait, I just remembered. When everything started, a crow flying overhead was calling for everyone to retreat to Perdido Station. Okay, we're using our train as a safe haven for now. Don't crows usually call out coward hard? No. Seriously? Is this really the time? Sunny! A talking bird? That has to be Sunday. What a relief. The express is safe and sound. Perfect time to head over to Perdido Station. Retreat with the others, don't stop. You'll come and save us, right? We're all waiting. I'll find the express and evacuate everyone safely. You know what? If these are not elites, why don't I just do this? My store, my house, all gone. Staying 1 second, reduced to ashes the next. Oh, frick. Okay, no, I was still in my red form or whatever. Guys, look, it's the Lord Ravager's apocalyptic livestream. Did you catch the hero saving people just now? Quick, check if it's 100k likes yet. Hype me up. Yes, if you're gonna social media addiction, hype me up instead. Still filming? Those shots are not worth dying for. Thank you, thank you. Everyone behind me. Oh, Cinderborn, yes! He's here! Do what you can. Do not fear, get behind me. Cinderborn never backs down. How much strength do you actually have, though? I forgot. It's the Daybreak Warrior. He's gonna cast his ultimate. Hey, kid, that's just a show, okay? Make believe. Look around you. We're all going to die here. Nope, I'm here. Just get behind me. I'll take it from here. We meet again, Cinderborn. I'll take it from here. Senior, it's you. This is awesome. Don't worry, I'm here. Oh no, I'm using Acheron. Chopped Acheron. Congratulations, your ult did the equivalent of 1 Evanesha skill. Ooh, just in the nick of time. Hello! March! Seems like we'll have to do this together. Yo-ho, gray hair, need a little support from the tavern. Need a little outside support from the tavern. Hey, Asheville, you're all here. Oh, Max is here too? How you doing there, kid? Mr. Asheville, I'm fine, just relieved to have my senior and everyone else here. Avengers assemble! Glad you guys are okay. We just finished handling an issue at the tavern, only to walk right into this crazy commotion. Right here, you've had Planet Arcadia's top streamer waiting on you hand and foot for so long. How about you keep your promise? Where's my mask? Pass her the mask. Sure, but I was hoping you could help me with one more little thing. Little. She's not happy. I figured to start bargaining, since when did our deal include this many add-ons? I mean, you just got the mask, so you're technically free to refuse. Of course, saving people is great and all, but first we gotta get rid of that thing. Yeah, come on, play with me! Yeah, forever together! So that purple light bulb thing is what made those Imagine snap? Exactly, those pulses it's sending out are driving people into panic. If we don't take it down, anyone we help will just fall under its influence again. Case in point, you're getting affected. I feel like something's drilling into my head just now. You'd think seeing the sky being torn open during the apocalypse would be so much more panic-inducing. Hey, snap out of it. We're talking about the real danger here. Alright, buckle up, buttercups. This giant device here is a mega panic signal transmitter. The more you freak out, the stronger it gets. If you let it scare you, you've already lost. Capiche? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, she's trying to say that. Okay, yeah. I see. You're not here to play with me at all. Nasty, nasty people. Nope. Just hit it. Hit the thing already. Kill it. The moon has nearly landed. The demonic moon is feeling. Okay. Oh, that thing's bigger than I expected. Okay, when these people saw you, they felt the joy of survival. And that joy, that's true proof of being alive. These people should thank me for bringing them true elation. Come here, Echo, let's play! What? Oh, hello. Seeing as you honored your promise to return to Masquerade here, I'll help you out one last time. No! You're giving me the wish power? Okay. I'm going to use Sparks device to temporarily suppress the contamination. Then it's your turn, Echo. Go, go! Let's give our friend a taste of this big mushroomy bombardment. Oops. We'll block the light, lightning. Poor Imagine they're getting it. After throwing lightning orbs will chase Trailblaze men and detonate upon reproach. Lightning orb fails to catch Trailblaze. Oh, Trailblaze Mon will automatically detonate after a certain amount of time. Wait, what? I only got one shot. This is so slow. Nasty, nasty people. It's so slow. It's so slow. It's getting high pitched. Imada. Pew! I'm a fart my Lizor! Phew! Ooh. Help me, I'm scared of the dark. Poof. That monstrous moon is gone. And all that laughter, now look just how miserable you are. So the imaginary spreading panic is actually coward too, how pathetic. Yeah, why does this kind of feel like picking on a little kid? What happened to me? Did I do all this? You did it, Senior Echo. Everyone has regained their senses. Mr. Ashrail. Nicely done, Magnus. With the world crumbling around them, must mean a lot for kids to see their hero step in and save the day. Thank you, Mr. Ashfield, but could we change the subject? It's kind of embarrassing. No idea where Mr. N is right now. I wonder if he's safe. Mr. Narrator, so how'd the tavern investigation go? So you cross paths with Assault Promote as well? That's right, we were ambushed by an individual claiming to be Assault Promote. Fortunately, this chivalrous Sparksicle generously came to our aid. I then proposed an idea. Between us, we exploited our knowledge of the tavern's complex layout to corner him into a room of our choosing, locked it, and then we tossed that room in Assault Promote into the Sudunirama and burned him to ashes. Sparksy burned to Lord Ravager. Why does that sound like a tavern joke? Don't doubt it. It's even more authentic than Pearl, but it was a clone, though. Compared to what we should expect from Lord Ravager, our fellow is more like an illusion. Rather, counterfeit double used to divert attention. I encountered Assault Promote 2. Himiko staying by Assault Promote 2. So Wolf and I also encountered Assault Promote. Even Himiko, she encountered him at the academy. So Himiko... Don't worry, Himiko has a plan. She wants to start up the Express and gather everyone. The path to Perdido Station should be clear now. Well then, Sparksicle will be on her way. What are you gonna do? Live stream the apocalypse of the world? You're not coming with us? Oh, that neat coordinator action? Not Sparksicle style. I'm more of a one-girl show. I still have something I might need your help with. Like you to open the tavern door so that civilians with nowhere to go can at least have a place to stay. Ah, gray hair, you really love putting people on the spot. So what, we repurpose the World's End Tavern into some kind of bunker? That place isn't open to just anyone. Besides, given the situation, even hiding there might not be safe. While the fools do find joy in chaos, I doubt such utter steaming destruction is the sort of amusement your kind wants to see. For the older generation of fools, yes, but we're in a different time. Most young masked fools would lock those tavern doors tightly. So, gray hair, you really need my help? Is there a better way to get even more followers? Totally, being known as a savior planar candidate, that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I suppose I can spare a little kindness. I need to first take these spark sets to the tavern, then gray hair I might think about your proposal. Just look, this isn't the old Sparksy anymore. At this rate, I might even be able to compete with you for the title in the Phantasman games. Sneaky, you're stealing followers! I accept your challenge! That's a spirit. Let's see who saves the most people, okay? The Sparksy's mascot, they basically earned a ticket into the tavern. Don't worry, while Sparksicle is here, no Sparkshead that loves me is getting left behind. Quick, look over there, Sunday's bird. Sonny, can you hear me? Miss March. Finally, we've been waiting forever to get a hold of you. You imagine at Perdido Station we're restless, but just now they suddenly calmed down. I figured you must have done something. My tuning services are no longer required for the restoration of sanity. I can now fully focus on guiding the birds your way. We're so lucky you're here. We will be there as soon as we can. We're moving as fast as we can. I've never had cause to doubt your resolve. Trouble is the road ahead is far more dangerous than I had anticipated. Danger's been a constant companion on this path. Not that much further to Perdido Station. Come on, let's go meet up with Sunday. I have no idea what she's saying. Who will lead you through the demon capital's long night and guide you to hope on a distant shore? Sparksicle! Who will defeat Assault Promote and ascend to victory at the Phantasman Games? Sparksicle! Sparksicle! Always Sparksicle! Hello! Recruiting followers again. Shh! I'm busy boosting morale here. Work those hands now, Sparksheads. Hit subscribe and watch Sparksicle speed run Apocalypse Dimension City. He's corrupted. Indicator scrambled, just like a puzzle cube. Nothing's where it should be. Alright, back to this. You know what? No. Let's use this. Is it that thing that was on the TV station? That sounded like, is that Thundercoil? Thundercoil went mad too. Wait, it literally is, isn't it? Was that the name? You okay? Emergency evacuation notice, okay? It is. Your poor navigator believes you can turn the tide, defeat me, and keep the Star Rail moving forward. I wonder, Echo, can you do all that? I might as well reveal a secret to you, as a reward of sorts. The navigator you place so much faith in is nothing more than a thief assuming the identity of Himiko, an imaginary that steals fates, an imposter. Only half true. You're trying to manipulate me, her past doesn't matter. Enough for your delusions, lies or not, you won't weaken my resolve. It was Himiko who led us to the Express, and she's been with us every step of the way. You think you can shake us with her past, but that means nothing to us. Fascinating. Trust built on willful ignorance of the truth. I eagerly await your next move. Watch out, they're here. Eh. I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm not getting zapped. Frick. A well-concealed entrance. Oops. What will you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? Can you, we meet one last time? What am I even babbling about? Dang, couldn't catch up. Be watching over you. Excellent, you're here at last. You're finally here. What happened to the Astral Express? Apologies, after the disaster struck, falling rubble blocked the route to the platform. At the time, I was tending to the wounded in the hall. By the time I realized I should start the train, it was already too late. Pom-Pom, don't blame yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, but Sunday, the Astral Express isn't going to fall apart that easily. If it were me, I'd have chosen to save people first, too. The collapsed passage buried the express, passageway buried the express. Well then, we'll just dig it out. Thank you, I'm fine. The sight of the demon capital unsettled me. Shall we resume planning our next course of action? Oh, hey, Yaguang. I'll go check the damage to the passageway. We'll need the express if we're going to fight Assad Pramod. Mr. Ashvale, before doing that, a monkey gentleman arrived here with refugees from Dubrick District. Perhaps you know of Mr. N? I knew he'd be smart enough to survive. Everyone, excuse me for a little while. I need to check in with an old friend. Echo, if you have time, please speak with the people stuck here. While tuning can ease their inner emotional toll, it cannot blind them to the calamity in front of them. The fear within them must be illuminated by hope, and right now, you, the one who once triumphed over foolish and saved them, are the most fitting choice. Danheng and Mr. Yang aren't back yet. We should go find General Yaguang and ask her what's going on. Wait, so Yaguang got out, but the others didn't. Okay. Like, Welt used his black hole powers or whatever to get Yaguang out, and Yaguang tried to get a seal to bail them out as well, but I don't know, I guess maybe it didn't work. General, are Danheng and Mr. Yang alright? I'm sorry, Assad Pramod attacked the moment we finished setting up the formations, dragging us into an endless fight. Mr. Yang stepped in and sent me away from the battlefield to help the Express instead. Danheng, Mr. Yang, I'm really worried about them. Before leaving, I placed talismans on them for good fortune. Based on what I can sense right now, the two of them should be safe. I'm worried about them too. Blade went to the abandoned station to help them. Whether friend or foe, stellar and hunters are powerful. Since they're the former right now, I'd rather focus on our current situation. With their skills and a little luck, I'm sure they'll be safe. In times like these, we have to believe in our companions. As for us, we need to focus on the matter at hand. Is there one Vermilion 5 Alliance guy? Come forth, help me find that hunter. Having heeded the whispers of Yao Guang, the bird flapped its wings and soared deeper into the ruins. I'll try sharing the location of the talisman with Blade. Hopefully the message will reach him safely. The unbreakable march will pull herself together too. I'll go check on the Buried Express. Echo, we'll be counting on you to reassure everyone. Hey, Nihilux. Wait, how did you get back from Inkford Hermitage? Still trying to teach math? You're saying 1 + 1 = 2 and then you have a sine graph. Okay. I was trapped on the street, and then a talking monkey saved me. Is it possible you hit your head on something? There are plenty of people weeping here, but why does Aha not laugh? Don't they love watching babies cry the most? Oh hey Echo, what a coincidence. I don't know if I should be happy or sad to meet you here. I'm known to often leave a note for my editor saying the author's out searching for inspiration, but this kind of weather isn't exactly what I had in mind. Did you run away from Inkford Hermitage? Miss Nihilux, are you planning on finishing the script in the UL of the IBC? That's my first thought. Only terrifying entity like the editor would focus on deadlines while the world is ending. Beep boop, my radar is indicating danger everywhere outside. I never thought I'd end up as a combat journalist. Boss, you're here. I'm done with your victory press release. They even thought of a title. Lord Ravager sought Promote enters the Phantasm games. Astral Express attempts to turn the tide. Holy for bully! Explosives. So many explosives everywhere. Will this poor Furbo survive long enough to report on it? Boss will definitely win, right? Nobody gets paid if I'll win. Nobody gets paid if I lose. Boss will win, boss will win, boss will win! Look, no matter how chaotic things get out there, there's still this little bunch of Furbos cheering you on without a second thought. Kind of moving, isn't it? Don't let your readers down. You won't let your readers down, will you, Echo? I'll include your hoax in the next issue of The Fluffy soon. Stay tuned. The Fluffy. Mommy didn't make it out. Will somebody come and help us? It's no surprise why you're a Penaconi's family head. You've organized people, secured supplies, and kept everything running like clockwork. It is very much a group effort. Many imaginary friends are assisting. In fact, they know the layout better than we do. Honestly, this is better than I expected. In a disaster of this magnitude, I thought that panic would overwhelm every aspect of operations. Perhaps this Arcadia isn't as illusory as I once thought. Perhaps Echo once showed them how to face a crisis. Or perhaps humanity was never so fragile to begin with. When their time to be inflicted with real suffering arrived, the people of Arcadia knew to hold on to each other. Yes, unexpected indeed. Even if I can divine fortune and misfortune, I can't predict how people's hearts will change. I've often wondered what perfect order should look like. A world of restrictive rules, peace without any pain. Now it seems in a crisis all it takes is someone to step forward and say this way, and others will believe and follow. That's enough. A simple principle, but you made it real. Impressive. You flatter me. I must now leave to assess the medicine reserves. Please rest for a while, General. Oh, hey, Kuchiba! Perdido Station is the largest station in Dimension City. We have adequate supplies. Have the refugees head this way. And also, if any bad guys try to break in, I'll show them what this kitty's made of. Oh, Echo, it's you again. Station Manager Meowton, what's going on? Why is he so aggressive? The wish power generated by the negative emotions of Planet Canyon has exceeded safe level, inducing a stress response in the Imaginary. Mr. Sunday performed tuning to stabilize the station manager's consciousness, but relapses still occur from time to time. Luckily, we have Mr. Sunday. If not for him, I might have done something I'd really regret. He really is... Ah, no good, busybody. And I take those despicable monsters who destroyed my beloved Bullet Worm Express and feed them to Thundercoil. What's wrong with me? Warning, power levels critical. Non-combat modules have been deactivated. It's dying too? We're done for. Game over. Hey chat, I'm live from the heart of Demon Capital. If I survive this, I'll be the #1 streamer. Let's get it! The detective looked upon his old friend, reunited at last. Through endless near-death escapes, they always had found each other. It should have been ordinary by now. And yet for some reason this time, something glimmered quietly in the assistant's sharp, perceptive eyes. It's a pearl, Mr. Ashvale. Only a pearl! Mr. N, I am as tough as nails. You know that's nothing new. Just a moment ago, some kid told me, Mr. Ashvale, cut the cringy stuff. I'll pass that along to you too. Welcome back, old friend. But tell me, why do all your so-called hideaways turn into disasters like this? So what does this tell us? It means that trouble always visits the gutsy. Yes, but this time trouble is not only at your door, it's all our doors, and we have nowhere to run to. Guess that means this troublesome job isn't optional anymore. I've made up my mind. If luck favors us again this time, we're shaking Pearl down for a hefty payout. Head pats. Food? Are these? Feng Shu? No, it looks too big. Got a railgun. The city is destroyed already. This so-called refuge is nothing but a futile attempt to delay the inevitable. But we've got to do something, right? Don't give up. So long as we stand together in solidarity and keep each other under protection, there will always be hope. Half a lifetime of savings down the drain. Yeah, at least we're still alive. We can always start over. Right, that's the spirit. Come on, we'll get through this together. Random NPC security officer. Echo, you came at just the right time. Before we lost contact, I received Miss Pearl's pre-issued emergency response plan. We're building an evacuation route around several major subway stations, directing survivors there and to other safe zones. And to 2 other safe zones. Perdido Station is currently the most stable shelter in this area. Thanks to Mr. Sunday and the express crew, we managed to organize an early evacuation. What's the situation in other areas? Is it possible to make contact with Pearl from here? No, all comms are extremely unstable. Although Madame Pearl evacuated an emergency response plan and transferred over medical supplies, water purifiers, and an isolation barrier, water supplies, an isolation barrier generator. But we're stretched thin on both people and defenses. Those monsters and frenzied imaginary still occasionally attack our defenses. Captain, pass the which way C3 is under heavy pressure. We need support. Send in the second team. Activate the barrier, protect the civilians above all. That's how things are, unfortunately. We try to maintain order, but civilians are traumatized and, well, I'm afraid we can't hold out much longer. The threat isn't completely gone yet, so stay safe, okay? But don't worry too much, the magical girl troop is out in full force. Pretty soon, Planet Canyon will be back to its bubbly self. Assault Promote isn't something you can handle. Don't worry, never underestimate a pretty girl's magic of love, alright? Wait, you're the great hero from the Astral Express? Thank goodness, this lousy shift is finally over. Now that you're here, this crisis is as good as solved. I don't have to be stuck in this place anymore. Oh, I said two-faced, kiddo. Wait, even heroes need help. I've been forcing myself to keep this model employee act for a whole day and night. Can't just blow some steam. And I can't keep holding you up. You gotta hurry and deal with the aberration so I can finally clock out. You got this big hero, whether I got to clock out early is all riding on you. Alright, I think your priorities are a little bit weird, but sure. Hi, I can play a game. Fine, guess I'll get back to this rotten job. Come on, we fight, like, planetary and galactic threats. Surely a little bit of rubble isn't a problem, right? Right? Eh? The passage is completely blocked by collapsed rubble. Every gap sealed shut by twisted rebar. I go, things are really bad. Call out Pom Pom loudly. Pom, conductor, can you hear us? No response. Oh, the conductor's probably fine, right? Try shifting the rubble. A deep, ominous groan of stressed metal echoed. Hey, I've been named from within the ruins. No, that's reckless. What if we cause the station to collapse in and on itself? Things are trickier than I thought. Let's go back and update the others. We need to come up with a blend together. Okay, Miss March. Both Mr. Yang and Dunhong have returned safely. Dunhong, use your black hole powers, please, to help dig out the express. That bird arrived just in time. Mr. Yang, Dunhong, yay! Himiko is in the express. It's alright, March, I already know, we're back now. You did well gathering everyone here. I'm sure you ran into your share of trouble along the way. Sop Pramod took Himiko and the Arcadia has been totally destroyed. Sop Pramod took Himiko and I couldn't catch him. Yes, Blade told us everything on the way here. We now have an overall picture of the arrival of the apocalypse. They're the heroes who stopped Foolish during the live stream. We won't end up buried here. It's them, we're saved. Echo, perhaps you should say something. Even if they wake, even if it shatters with a touch, even if I know it to be fake. I would still hope to weave them a dream in this very moment. Is this me repeating the same mistake? Funny, isn't it? This is different, Sonny. We'll get the express running again, and I'll win the Finnisman games. The express is only stopping here temporarily. We'll repair it, bring everyone on board, and leave this ruin behind. Whether it's a wish, a promise, or a destination, as long as everyone believes it can come true, then it is not a dream. So please, trust me. It was great, we're saved! Defeat Assault Pramod, win the games! What do you think about Nilox? And, that's a fascinating sight. Wait, what? What's up with you? My sincere gratitude, because now there is not only terror in the wish power around us, but a thread of hope as well. Now then, it's time to discuss the next phase of the plan. Echo, what exactly did Himiko leave at Graphia Academy? Ignite the Express's engines, win the Finnisman games. She left a request hoping that we'll ignite the Express's engines and win the Finnisman games. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm tired so much earlier this time. So, ignite the Express's engines means we have to dig it out of the ruins, and win the Finnisman games means that Echo will defeat Assault Pramod fair and square. Easy as that, huh? Doesn't it feel like Himiko's message has a double meaning? Like, I'm not... I feel like Ignite the Express's engines, this feels like it's hinting at, like, what we were shown in the scene where original Himiko and Motoko fought the Herald of Death. But I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to translate here. Double meaning? She left this message at the Academy through means of imagenesis art, and the image she created gave me a look that seemed to carry deeper intent. It's easy as that, huh? Oh. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we would still have done those two things even if Himiko didn't specifically ask us to. Yeah, I mean, that's what I said earlier. Did she say anything else? If we were just about starting the Express for evacuation, she probably wouldn't have emphasized Ignite the Express's engine. In any case, I have some ideas on carrying out this request. Okay, Himiko's point of view. Cool. And she's trapped here, right? I thought you had a few more bright ideas. But in the end, your only idea was to leave me trapped in the canvas? I know what you are plotting. We don't know each other well, and we both long for the truth. Perhaps you feel you hide your secrets well. But this does not exist in my imaginated world. This room. Since it's a challenge, it must have a theme. I have thought of one for you. This artwork is for you. Its theme is the past of a father and daughter. Made in the same way you turned a city into ruins? Correct, but alas, the Iron Giant you summoned, this piece is still far from completion. And that is why I've invited you to join me in completing this artwork I have named Himiko. As her dear father, I know the first half of her life, but there are 3 blanks, corresponding to 3 secrets hidden in your memories. So, a quiz, but in a different format. Of course, but only in the interest of fairness. That way, when we finish the artwork, both of us have an equal chance of having our secrets revealed. The first to uncover their opponent's trump card takes the victory. Shoot. You expect me to just play by rules? I wouldn't hold my breath. Child, you relinquish the right to refuse when you decide to challenge me. So, let's start. Himiko, your old man is back. And with the present you'll love, it's gonna be the train. I'm chucking the train! I'm gonna chuck the train at him! Oh, is this like a permanent room? Metro 1999. Is that supposed to be a reference to Reverse 1999? This is a permanent room. I'll just grab all this stuff later. Remember this day? It was your birthday. You asked me where the center of the universe was. Well, your old man racked his brains over and over and found the answer. This is a ceramic comic ship model. Have it. I don't quite know where the center of the universe is, but you can pilot this ship and find it yourself when you're older. Because the universe does have an end, and at that end is a tiny dot of light that people run to once they spot it. And up seas they go! And one day, it'll be you, Himiko, flying up to the stars too. Why are you impersonating Ryusuke? Took a bit of time off from all that routine civilization destroying work. Isn't it so much more interesting to live there for a spell and watch a world you know so well fall into ruin? Enough questions. Let's return to a warm and fuzzy trip down memory lane. What the heck do you want? Cut! Old Himiko would never say such things. Come on, throw me a bone here. I can't do this show alone. Don't let his words hypnotize you. Trying to keep your mind blank, but that is futile. Wish Power is far more responsive than Memoria. It appears faster than you can think. That means Daddy has been to the end of the universe? Unfortunately, no. Only to the end of the world. But I know that the end of the universe is called, Pagana. That? Okay. Wait, what? The Trailblaze originated from the end of the universe? Okay. Even though I haven't been there myself. The old man does know someone from there. Someone who's been to Pagana. Is it Akavili? That's ancient history. Now that I think about it, you always intentionally left little openings during my childhood. Was that also part of your scheme? As I said, my only lie to Himiko is the lie that I am Ryusuke. If some things said on occasion are incongruous to the character, that is entirely unintentional. For example, I felt a bit emotional seeing the comet ships lying around the ruins of Delcor Ring that I had just destroyed. You really are a monster. Himiko of the past didn't think so. Well, shall we continue the truth? Who that? That Himiko of the past? And with the present you'll love. No, it's Ryusuke, I'm stupid. What are you painting there, Himiko? It's not a bullet worm, it must be a train. A flying train! Have you been peeking into my manuscript? The old man is not angry at all. How could I be? I'm so happy that you're quite the little explorer. Why not just ask? Come, your old man will tell you the story of the Astral Express. Do you enjoy role-playing? Of course, should I not? LARP. Tell the story of Ryusuke. Pause. Here, Ryusuke is getting ready to head to the planet Goliath Shepherd to destroy it. You probably can't just tell Himiko. You be good. Daddy's off to do some murdering. Tell the story of the Lord Ravager. Certainly, but you can only get the answers you seek if you pick the first option. Okay, yeah, he's just fourth wall breaking. I'm gonna have some water. Give me a moment. Now we move to the legend of a certain navigator. It's my favorite story. It is said that after the fall of the Trailblaze Eon, their followers left one after another, and by the end there was only one navigator and one nameless left in the once massive crew. Icy and Falcon. One day, a history fictionologist snuck aboard the Express and tampered with the navigation log, but the next day the logbook was completely unchanged. And a cloaked navigator was sitting there, bored to death, flipping through the records. How on earth? Asked the history fictionologist. Because I remember each and every one of their names, said the navigator, along with the coordinates of every star and the trajectory of every meteor. You never hesitate to mention the Astral Express. In fact, you don't stop talking about it. Was it necessary to roleplay my father to this extent? It's a terrible habit of mine. It wouldn't be the habit of Navigator Icy, would it? You figured that already? Well, that's boring. The way you spoke about that Mechatron was enough to know. Here's your other mask. Fair enough, and you did send people to sniff around the tavern for answers. It was only a matter of time before you figured it out. Well, it's fair. All I wanted at first was to be a loving father. This is something like that friggin' One Piece character that was secretly working for I don't remember the name. The one who's the one who's supposedly horrible at painting and has that devil fruit that makes his paintings come to life, but he's actually good at painting and whatever, and was, yeah, I don't know. It was a while ago. Himiko's weather and curse worsened this year. I couldn't help myself. I gave her a beautiful dream, and in return, haha! Fortune makes fools of us all. Fortune makes fools of us all. The masked fools en route, Navigator Icy, they're all our enemy assault per mod in the end. Congratulations! Kindly accept this reward. It is your ticket to the truth. Open that door. What if I don't wanna? I remember something behind the store. Is where the first secret is buried. Other than her self-portrait, no one knows the story of how Himiko found and repaired the stranded express. It's your turn to choose to move on or to stop. Is there really a choice for a navigator? Just ignore him. You'll stay right here? Sure, I have plenty of time. Do you? Fine by me if you want to keep wasting time. Let's go over these 42 different reactions. Fine, fine. Comedy of errors. Why not open the door? After all, it's not like you have a choice. In this place... Ah! I have never been here as your father. Look at it, we can work very happily together here, can't we? So, she built herself a secret base while Ryusuke was away? My mother's studio remained empty since her passing. I took the opportunity to use it. Sounds convincing. A bar too! Do minors drink here? He sounds so upset. She was already in college by then. But this is... I mean, okay. Whatever. Shall we have a drink? I learned from Bragi until I couldn't stop raving about my mixing. No thanks. By the time she finds the express, the weather and curse would have consumed her. Himiko's always in such a tough spot, isn't she? I guess you don't know. That day was your daughter's birthday. Fortune makes fools of us all. Her loneliest birthday ever. To her, even death was less terrifying than not having her family, than them disappearing without a trace, as if they had never existed. She ran from home to chase stars, but lost her way and could only wander in the dark. Water swirling around her ankles, weeds slashing her skin, and then she saw it, there on the shores of the world on canvas. There are many ways to reach the sky. She chose the most unrealistic one and wasted the rest of her life. You're wrong. That night, the stars gave her the best gift. In this vast universe, nothing holds more beauty than the lands en route yet to be reached. Idrilla? But they can be reached with the Astral Express. These blueprints tell me that the Express is not the only thing she's researching. Starblazer. Pegana's legacy. I've always thought this legend disappeared along with Akavili. It seemed like there's been some meddling. Are you afraid of the Starblazer? Starblazer, a name of Himiko's own invention? Her sense of humor is even worse than Dolly's. In ancient times, these humanoid weapons helped Pegana conquer countless planets. They invaded, destroyed, then glorified as the Trailblaze. Conquer. Okay. But an image is shown to me by the Express. These giants joined hand with the Express crew. The hand holding a tool defines what a tool becomes. In one hand, the scepter triggers a brutal war. In another's hand, the scepter creates new worlds. That is meant to destroy the universe. I thought this too, before my head turned into a die. So that's how it happened? But then Akavili died. The Omen vanguards began spreading the murmurs of Terminus, and not even Noose could stop the birth of the destruction. They all failed. Yet, you are different? I shall wait and see. The giant reaching for the stars, the myth of Pegana. She performed a miracle in this world of no imagination. As to how it was created, dear old pal Akavili never spoke a word. But my daughter replicated the blueprint purely from guesswork. My daughter really is a genius, isn't she? Would you like to know the secret? No, my dice head won't be able to make heads or tails of such technical details. What must a girl powerless but longing for the sky think to see a giant walking among the stars? I forgot to make myself reappear. She can only draw that dream. I want to be as free and powerful as they are. So, that isn't a reforged weapon, but a manifestation of Himiko herself? That explains why it's incomplete. Himiko's already dead. Does this have anything to do with why in the animated short it showed them kind of like disappearing and then reappearing into it or something like that? What's going on? Don't waste your energy. I've seen all your tricks on this journey. But an incomplete imagination cannot break this world. You're right. And neither can it be broken by you. Because you know nothing about what follows, and you have no way to imaginate it. How did I start the Express? What miracles did I witness at the end of the Phantasman games? Must allow me to take over if you want to continue on. You all know you have no other choice. Of course, this painting can be altered for you, if you so wish. After all, it is, after all, the way you were born, yes? Please, let us proceed to the next part of Himiko's life. Wait, what, make the foxes? Wait, what? Oh, face each other. Our train drivers of the past had to shovel coal themselves. Clean energy saved us from getting covered in soot, but it also did strip away our courage to roll around in mud. Did it also strip away our courage? The first drawing book. Bro. Add some colors to the canvas. Paint the dawn of your memories. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a spaceship. The Astral Express. I'm not surprised in the least. What is this place? Life of Radiance. I'm scared. The ward. When was the last time I was here? Himiko was lucky. She found the stranded express and began to repair it. Unfortunately, her condition deteriorated rapidly shortly after. She was in and out of the sanatorium, but the clock kept ticking down. Her stamina worsened by the day. Simply returning to the express is hard enough. What more reaching the stars? She was eventually left with a single choice. Your turn to create, open that window, and fill in the second blank. Your history with Himiko will also be recreated in this painting. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Man, do I have to have her in... I don't! Visit Himiko in the nursing home. Bowling Master. Oh, have it hit one of the ghosts. We're finally here. Do you know how many times you failed to escape? Do you remember how many paintings you produced in class? You know your condition. Take your medicine on time. Avoid strenuous exercise. And lie down more often. I'm a Graphia Academy graduate too. I know what it takes to paint. You can keep me here, that's fine. But do you also have to meddle with my creative exploits? Keeping like this, I'll see if I'll help you next time the doctors catch you. This painting's so beautiful. Is it your sister? But I remember... No, it's Motoko. No, it's my self-portrait. A self I can never become. As long as you're willing to imagine a better version of yourself, then there's still hope. I'll be going now. Remember to pick Wednesday for next escape attempt. I won't be on duty that day. I'm back. Motoko. Yep. Still giving the nurse a hard time? Are you going to lecture me too? Of course not. Why that face? Did something good happen? Oh, it's nothing. Wait. Looking at this painting reminds me of the day we met. A little wiser and more optimistic. A little wiser and more optimistic. A little prettier. Add some color here. And also... let's see what the navigators in the logbook are like. Someone with the courage to fight for what's right even if they can't gain the upper hand. Someone who's always ready to go ahead even when there are wheels within wheels. Would be even better if she was more mature, like Dolly or Icy. Sketch out the form using my own memories and the stories of the Nameless as a skeleton. And finally, I inject her with wish power and materialize her by imagenesis. The gloves are not! Why? Why? What a fresh face. Hello, creator. It worked. She's really alive. Calm yourself. I am not going anywhere. So, hello? Oh, right. Sorry, I haven't given you a name yet. Shouldn't we begin with introductions? Himiko. Murata Himiko. Nice to meet you, Himiko. As for me, you can call me... Motoko. The repair work on the express is proceeding smoothly, thanks to you. By the way, are the heating pipes fixed now? As you said, we just needed to change the conductors. Anyway, guess what I brought you? I just noticed the underside of, like, the inside layer of original Himiko's hair is, like, more pink. I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything. This is the Express's blueprint. Is that pink or gray, actually? Whatever it is, it's lighter and less saturated. I've also brought drawing tools, an imaging device, everything I could think of. Your symptoms are getting worse and worse, and you have less and less time to go home. Knowing you, there's no way you'd stop worrying about the Express. You might be stuck in the sanatorium, but your heart's still at the workshop. So I realized we could bring the workshop to you. At night you can review these and tell me what to do. In the daytime, I'll be your hands and feet and help you repair it little by little. Just like we always do. Sorry for making you worry. Don't worry about that. Nothing wrong with failing. Think of it this way. There will always be someone to repair the Astral Express, and not necessarily us. Either way, our hard work will be enough to help whoever that is. But I promised to bring the Express home. I want to deliver on that promise. I know. So, remember I am here with you. Lean on me when you feel you can't hold on. I will remember. I almost forgot. While I was waiting for you to come over, I came up with a newer before seen coffee recipe. Want to give it a try? Hopefully it's not canned alien egg. Okay, so she's just always been horrible at brewing coffee. Well, like, what? What is this flavor of coffee? Coffee flavored, like, anglerfish flavored coffee? Hello? Ew. Sounding a bit like Danya with Denia with the Academy's cafeteria food or something. I don't know. Where did Himiko go? Find her! Any treatment against the weather and curse merely provides psychological comfort. Beep 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 beep. That's life. 1 second the lies slip out easily, and the next second you slip up, you can't even say a simple hello. I must thank you for keeping her company as she walks her final journey. No. Miss, the sanatorium is closed. Please come back tomorrow. As I recall, the doctors here only have night shifts on Wednesday. Did you not say it was my turn to create? I'm just participating in my own way. With her condition worsening, Himiko can only think of one solution: imagining a new version of herself. A healthier, more mature version of herself she imagines would become the navigator. In other words, you, Motoko. You done? I need to go to her. Sure, I'll be expecting you back to tell me more. I'm just a doctor on his rounds. I didn't see or hear anything. Please stop knocking. This is not the golden confessional. No matter your pains and sufferings, you may neither pour nor flush them away here. I thought you were cosplaying that golden toilet! When it comes to character selection, even I have limits. Okay. Himiko, are you stargazing? I'm wondering how far we can go once the express can depart. The farthest I see is a third-tier star, located 10,000 light years away. But after that... Past that distance, I'll need to use my feet to measure the stars. What? Wait, what? I'm running out of time. Motoko, what's the success rate of igniting the engine? 0.21%. It's gone down but 1%. But 1% by 1. When I found the express, it flew me up into the sky. Now it will not move at all. After eliminating hundreds of malfunctions, replacing thousands of parts, here we are, stuck. In the end, is an engine with zero dynamism. You okay? I'm alright. It's just the engine. We can handle that. Just getting shot in the butt. I'll think and you'll do, just like usual. It's getting late. You should go get some rest. Even imagine you can't work day and night. We will do it, Himiko. We will reach the sky. Sure. The engine. Will I really be able to fix the express? How far can someone who can barely walk get, even if they leave Ahatopia? The weather and curse would tear me apart when I cross the atmosphere. I have the Astral Express. I know interstellar travel dynamics. The navigator's log is with me, and I have Motoko. Everything necessary to embark on this journey, except time. I'm sorry, Motoko. 10,000 light years is too far. Oh, touching. I could cry. Unfortunately, I don't have eyes to cry out of. You're sounding a bit like Brooke here. Trying to finish run games? I'll find myself from on. One moment. Fantasman games. What I care about? I've tried all the medicines. Get the frick out of here. No one likes you, dumb bot. Frick off. Yumiko, I have an idea. The moon is full. Let's enter the Fantasman games together. Pray to the laughter, the Almighty, to grant you a healthy... There's no point, Motoko. Our ancestors already tried. Some of them died on the eve of the game. Some were defeated in competition, and only one of them won. Murata Hiro. Well, what about this person then? But unfortunately, he went missing. All he left was a note saying, Elation does not cure the curse. Oh. Thank you, Motoko, but no one can fulfill my wish, not even the Eons. We'll make a new wish then. Not for you to live. Then what for? To go out with a bang, to return the Express to the skies and push it closer and closer to the stars. Oops. Let us pray to the laughter to ignite the engine and make it so everyone sees the Express, sees the Astral Express set forth anew. Even if all they do is laugh, they can at least turn the Express into a firework and send it roaring and flashing into the sky. Then what kind of miracle should we create? And what about my condition? How about we use the Starblazer blueprint you restored to create a giant robot? They'll see. I'll be your hand and foot, and you'll put an iron giant right in front of them all. I broke into your home safe and took this mask. You wouldn't make me come all this way for nothing, would you? You're right, Motoko. If there's no cure for the weathering curse, then at the very least we should put my final moments to use and create that dream together. That don't look like a wheelchair to me. There's no wheels. The pain and hardship of the past Yumiko has left all that behind. The road ahead is yours to walk on your own 2 feet. You're even more interesting than I thought. Others are always trying to steal a show from the gods, but all you want is a brilliant fireworks show. Oh, it's that scene. And of course, my sweet daughter actually accepted this ridiculous suggestion. Touching, really? And what does she have to give up to enter the Fantasman games 15 years ago? She gave up on the possibility of survival, her dream of touching the stars, and instead dragged her broken body onwards to share in this madness with you. We all know how that ended, so please, enjoy this documentary. The Herald of Death's Bloodbath. While the crazy supplicant Marcus Antali was drenching Dogbrook in blood as part of his deranged art, a dying girl and her imaginary friend tried desperately to create a miracle. The Starblazer materialized from your wish power and smashed that frenzied plant into pieces. As the winner, she made her wish for Aha to take her real life, her name, her memories, and her dream of trailblazing the cosmos and give them all to you. For her part, she had watched you and the Astral Express soar into the sky while she remained on this planet forever with all her regrets turned to ashes. And with all her regrets turned to ashes. But no, she's on the train with us. We saw that in the animated short. Even if it's just her lifeless body, it was on the train. And then in the Himiko Nova character trailer, we saw that she's actually still there. Like, not dead. Copium. Come, imposter, open this door. Add the final stroke to the second act of this artwork. It's completely quiet behind this door. There's no turning back if we open this door and leave the sanatorium. And we're not planning to return anyway, right? It's just, can we really win? And what if I hold you back? And I'll drag you forward. Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one who wished for my birth, or to take your place. From the moment I was born, I've only heard you wish to be your own person. Let me build up the little faith you need. I believe Himiko will go further than anyone else. If you don't believe in yourself in this moment, then believe in the future me. Thank you. I won't let myself be afraid anymore. This battle is not about winners or losers. As we speak, the Herald of Death is freely turning Dovebrook upside down. Someone has to stop him. When the Phantom's Moon is full again, I'll be there as I have promised. I'll come back with so many stories to tell you. Let's go then. Ooh, what a backdrop. This is reminding me of, like, as I've written, actually. Somehow. Cognitive errors. Oh. There's one thing I still don't understand. No matter how many times I painted the Star Blazer, I never finished. I think it may be because uncertainty still plagues you. Becoming a navigator, leading the express across the sea of stars, you haven't seen those things with your own eyes, and you can't imagine them either. Then how did we defeat the Herald of Death? Because we have each other. Wait! Then how did we... So this is afterwards. What? But she's alive and not like... She's still... Wait, what? It was shown in the trailer, like, after defeating the Herald of Death, she had died, or, like, her body was at least, like, inanimate, and Motoko took her onto the Express. So is this after that, then, or... I don't know. And whenever I close my eyes, I see you becoming the navigator. And the Astral Express riding for departure, its lights illuminating the dark. Beneath your feet are countless paths, and they are surrounded by nameless stars. You saw a path no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it. Keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you, and along the way you'll find companions who are just like you. Why is it all these video games trying to teach me lessons in real life? I really should. This is the sight I see every day, and it has never lost its clarity. I would like to see it too. You will. You will. Wait. Which one? This is our Himiko because she doesn't have those scars or whatever, right? How do I look in your vision? Do I look the same? Motoko, exactly the same. Wait, hold on. Wait. What? I'm confused. What? Who? This is... 15 years, Motoko. Never imagined we would reunite in this manner. I don't understand. Help. This is not reality. Help. I don't understand. Well, it's been 15 years. You must have walked a long way. Yes, so long that I learned to repair machines, brew coffee, take care of my juniors, and fight with everything I have. So long that I became like you and even deceived the Lord Ravager with a talent for disguise. What? Oh, so who's like... Is actual Himiko technically okay for now? I'm confused. It's not time to stop yet, so will it keep going? Yes. Let's go then, Himiko. Let me be your strength too. Anything you wish to say? What's going on here? He's finally at a loss for words! Eh? Did I make a mistake? It was Himiko who survived 15 years ago, not Motoko? Hopefully you like this answer, even if it does make you look laughable. What? What? She was so good that she even tricked herself twice over. I don't understand. Help. My brain is too small. I don't have a brain. The collection of neurons within the skull is too small to be considered a brain. No, how can my daughter... You're alive? Help. I don't understand. Not enough folds in this collection of neurons. This makes me even more interested in you. Thousands of years ago, I struck a train down from the same starry sky. 15 years ago, I sped back toward Ahatopia, and all I could see was a speck of light rising from the horizon. I raised my hand and aimed right at it, just 2 shots. Bang, bang! And it would fall once more, never to fly again. But you did no such thing. Indeed, I watched it pass through the atmosphere, leaving a long streak of light in the night sky. Why? Just cause. Thought it might be fun. This dude. You understand? I destroyed the Express once, but I also spared it at a moment of whimsy. Whether the Express is unscathed or destroyed, I decide its fate. No, you're wrong. I also wondered why I should be the one to find the Express once. What does it really mean? The answer is very simple. The person that found the Express happened to be me. The meteor showed the way to the Express from the moment it fell, and for 1,000 years, it waited for someone to follow the trail and find it. Even if 2, 3, or even 10,000 years passed and I was no more, the Express is still going to be found and returned to the sky. You're not a god that decides fate, you're just an obsessed egomaniac. Right, you are! All gods are obsessed egomaniacs. I guess we're wrong, but the game isn't over yet. Shall we take another step forward? Fill in the remaining blank space in this painting. Round 3, question 3. You ready? Self-portrait called Trailblaze. I'm confuzzled. Help. 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 You thought the Express would bring salvation. Alright, where's the other one? Oh, that's a destruction symbol, but only bring about annihilation once more. I didn't catch what the previous one was, but this is the destruction symbol. Is that Trailblaze? I can't... Oh, wait, I can't. Oh, are you serious? Bro. This is Trailblaze, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Don't lose to him. Heck yeah! I'll always be by your side. Heck yeah! The shore. Crashed train. The coast where the Tower of Infinity slumbered, the place from which the express set off once more. Or as I frequently call it, where repeated mistakes begin. So, how does it feel to being back on old stomping grounds? It's just a shame you're my traveling companion. Better traveling with me than traveling alone. The Bloodstained games have no winners. You imaginated your Mechatrons, but the remaining wish power can't create an audience, much less support a long journey. Leading us to the third question. How exactly did you cure the Weathering Curse? You're still beating around the bush, even now? Have I ever deviated from the topic have I ever deviated from the topic at hand? 3 blanks corresponding to 3 secrets. They seem to point to me, but they really just conceal your true intentions. Who left the Starblazer's blueprints on the Express? Who met Himiko and Motoko here? How did they cure the irreversible Weathering Curse? You have many questions, but none about your so-called daughter. Your real interest is in Aha. The truth from 15 years ago is key to figuring out when the Phantasm games are compromised, what form they'll descend in. When the Phantasm games are compromised, what form they'll descend in, and how they plan to intervene. So, I guessed right? They appeared and ignited the Astral Express? Stop. The game's over then. You set the rules, a secret for a secret. You didn't take my trump card. Yes, but I took mine. Unfortunately, I wasn't the one who met Aha. The answer you're looking for never existed. What? What? It's what they said when they gave me the gift. Wait, what? Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. Compensation? What? Lost some thought again? You beat the Herald of Death, but you're not happy. Well, I'm not sure how to put it. Because I'm leaving so... What? Whoa, what? I'm so confused, help! Once the Express reignites and takes off, there won't be any wish power in the vacuum and Imaginate will die out. This is the best outcome. That is what I was wondering before, right? I was wondering like how... I'm pretty sure I mentioned somewhere, maybe in a prior stream or something, that I was kind of wondering how exactly like wish power, like if Himiko is Imaginate, how she can exist elsewhere. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that prior. But if I just set off like this, I know it'll haunt my dreams forever. Thinking back on it, my dream was built on someone else's sacrifice. If you feel scared, just look up. Up there are the same stars we gazed together together for countless nights. You'll see all those nights in my stead and experience all those stories as wonderful and strange as Imaginary. You've known all along, haven't you? So be brave and stop this talk about sacrifices. I give my life to conquer the land that trapped us here. So Himiko is actually the original Himiko, and Motoko is actually dead? All the stuff was hinting at that Motoko took over original Himiko's spot. And that the Himiko we know is Motoko. But it's actually not the case. Real Himiko is actually alive? What? What? Help! This collection of neurons within my skull are too few in number and too few in folds to comprehend. have to go alone, dummy. What did you say when you created me? I quote, "If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach." When the Phantom Moon is full again, I'll be there as I've promised. I'll come back with so many stories to tell you. So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them to the moon, like a morning actor. So Shang, Motoko will only reappear once Himiko returns? I mean, cause like, she'll have access to wish power again. At least. But would you have to recreate her or what? The Moon Shadow said this while giving me my gift. Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. It's time we set off once more, Akavi. What? Aha considers Motoko to be Akavili? Bro, what? Help, my brain. It hurts. Wait, that can't be because I don't have one. What? So, it was the self-portrait that saw Aha? You placed a bet with a fake chip? You call it a challenge, but it's really just a waste of time for you. This is a blow, I have to admit, just a little one, but the blow. Though if you don't have the answer then, I can execute destruction without a shred of guilt. You're wrong, again. This little test was your last chance to find your way back. Interesting. You were giving me a chance. Even after falling so far as to become a Lord Ravager, I still wish to give the former navigator a chance to turn back. But this journey has convinced me. You're not some wayward nameless. You're just another enemy trying to dishonor the Express. And to enemies, I only respond in one way. Destroy me? Could you really? I saw right through your tricks, Lord Ravager. You summoned the apocalypse and transformed 1,000 times, and created scenes from the past to confuse me, but in the end, you just use reality as a canvas to imaginate the uncertain into truth. You used people's wish power to imaginate that impending future born of their fears. And using the same trick, you imaginated versions of yourself that could exist in different places. So it's all imagenesis then. I mean, I guess that shouldn't actually be surprising, huh? But when another possibility is observed by others, it crushes the imaginated lie and your ability loses its effect instantly. I'm still gonna have to look up an explanation of this. And what will you do about it, stuck as you are in the world in Canvas? What was that glimmer? We're here! We're here! Even if you summon the feeble Starblazer and do your best to crash into the space, you'll never escape. Hello. Escape? Who said anything about escaping? I am not trapped in the world on Canvas with you. You are trapped in here with me. Gravity does not only trap people on the ground, it also drags the stars toward each other. Have you, a former navigator, really forgotten the nameless distress signal? High key, I forgot. Help. Oh, the sparkle's just this. I'm stupid. How they use massive collisions to simulate the gravity wave frequency used by the Express to warp jump. Not even imaginated spaces can block out a signal like that. Wait, did I forget or did I just never know? My companions have known your secret for a while. In a minute or so, you might see your scheme start to fall apart. Or is it seconds, not minutes? He's at a loss for words again. Oh, nicely done. We have a really terrible habit. Oh no. 6D chess? Does becoming a navigator mean always facing danger on your own? Well, since this game of ours is ending soon. Can you guess how many people I've lined up to play the same game? Go on, you have one chance to guess the answer. The probability of you stopping me is 0. What exactly are you planning to do? Who says the Great Destroyer of Relation came to planet Arcadia to kill Aha? Not my target. They are not my target. Shall I officially announce my plan? I just realized how low poly his hat is. In the name of Terminus, Echo's journey ends here. Oh dear. That's not good. That would probably explain some of the scenes in the trailer, actually. At least, on the surface level. Some time ago at Perdido Station. Ignite the Express's engine is definitely a tad too dramatic if Himiko just wants us to rescue survivors with the Express. What was she implying? It should be a message that the Nameless can decipher. If Asap Ramad was close by, then he would have discovered any clues Himiko left behind. So her message seems pretty standard, but we'll only know what she really means because we're the Nameless? Something about the engine of the Express? Has Himiko mentioned something of this sort in previous journeys? This might be the key. Well, I kinda zone out whenever Himiko starts talking about warps and calibrating coordinates and all that. Power of Remembrance, activate! Is she gonna turn into Evernight right here? Aha! I remember now, we're back in Penacony. Talking about the Charmony Festival, and Himiko said the family sent a music box as an invitation. And then she said, but the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background. I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express's engine spatial curvature was its encryption key. A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless. Gravity wave frequency. I remember now, Pearl said something similar not too long ago. A conflict broke out between Miss Himiko and an entity suspected to be a Asap Ramad. A gravitational wave effect caused by a giant mass was observed. Himiko is hinting that we should use the gravity probe on the Express to receive a signal. That's exactly it. If that's the case, we need to get ready as soon as possible. We need to dig out the train first. It'll take some time to clear the passage to the Express. Sunday, do you have a way to contact the conductor? The distance does not pose a problem for tuning. However, my birds must first lock onto the conductor as their target. I'll do my best. Please excuse me for a moment. The gravity wave that never fades. Up. The detective's eyes take in everything. His face is inscrutable, although the rate of his respiration is tellingly 0.3 seconds above normal. By all the indications, he is easy. Or he is uneasy. Uneasy? Who are you talking about? Not me. The source of his unease is the little raccoon's imminent departure on a mortal journey, and the survivors of the disaster that befell the city. Alright, Mr. N, that'll do. You seem to have time on your hands. Help me clear this passage. 900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas does not cover this task, Mr. Ashvale. Shut your mouth then. Go on patrol. As a detective assistant, your job is to keep an eye on everything when the detective is otherwise occupied. I received a message that Silverwolf has arrived at Prolux Tower. Together with Pearl, she'll repair the communication systems across Planar Arcadia. Then, with Graffia's assistance, they'll attempt to reenact the ritual from a millennium ago, holding all of Planar Arcadia back into the canvas, the most extreme measure of protection. How's the situation here? We're making progress. Very good. Go ahead and do your part. As for the rest, leave it to me. So I assume Assault Pramod wants to kill me specifically because, like, well, I guess from a meta perspective, it's because we're the main character. But good news, everyone. The conductor is safe and sound. Okay. But because, like, we're deeply involved with, like, basically everything. We used to be part of the Stellar Hunters, and the Stellar Hunters are finally in the finality. They kind of know what's going on, what's gonna happen. We have a Stellaron in me. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know what else to add. I'm forgetting stuff, but whatever. Wait, what about everyone else? Was it just those two? Is Kuchiba still around? Is Kuchiba gonna be playable? Is Graphia gonna become playable? My bird has located them. I am able to share what the conductor is seeing. A moment, please, while I inform them of the situation. A few moments later. Any progress? Yes, the conductor says they have locked onto a weak gravitational wave and are decoding it. Pom-Pom sure is glad everyone's okay. Conductor, we missed you too. Pom-Pom received Himiko's message, repeating it now. The source of Assault Pramod's power is fear. He exploits people's fears to imaginate future possibilities. When another possibility is observed, this apocalypse will be overwritten. And also, his target is me. Each and every one of us nameless is making it into the next stop. This part is the conductor's heartful wish. We're coming, Himiko. So, Assault Pramod is Lord Ravager that observes and imaginates possibilities. That explains why I could never land a blow on him. When people saw the Lord Ravager's descent, they were gripped with fear, despair, and everything else that comes with an apocalyptic end. Those very emotions fed this catastrophe and made a possibility become reality. Himiko said we need to observe another possibility for this apocalypse to be overridden. Observe another possibility. How do we do that? You believe that you will win. Just win! Win, win, win! Build a crowd, then defeat Assault Pramod and friend them. That's the easiest way. But he'll just create hundreds of clones to hide behind and no one will be able to lay a finger on him. That's another one of his tricks by manipulating possibilities. So we don't actually have any way of defeating that old dice head? Who says we're out of options? General, what ideas are you cooking? Cooking! Water. A moment, please. If we somehow witness all his possibilities, we could collapse into just one being due to the effective observation. He would collapse into just one being due to effective observation. I'll activate the formation plume I've set up all over the Arcadia, then use the vision of the Rainbow Spiritus, Kalakatra, Sky Plume. General, do you require my cooperation like during Sparksicon? Each reading drives the murky future toward a definite outcome, a collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. The Eye of Isvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalakatra Sky Plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions instances per second. That's right, Mr. Sunday, I would like you to expand the range of your tuning. You mean to determine the future of Assault Pramod through observation? But as I recall, as our observation expands, it'll anchor the fate of this world. Observation is for Echo to worry about. Me? You're leaving the observation to me? What should I do then? I want you to become my eyes and look for me. The fate Assault Pramod imaginated is imminent, and there is no path for the future in it. Only Isvara, only observers with sufficient strength and personal freedom, have what it takes to make choices that trace the paths to our future. I also need a place with a good vantage point, something like a towering structure. Alright, we're heading to Prolix Tower, or we're getting... Are we having a thunder coil just gonna hoist up into the sky? Why is it showing him? How confident are you in this plan succeeding, General? Well, also, was it me, or was it a Trailblazer, or a friggin' Rover, actually, where it said someone looked into them and just saw a blank slate? I actually can't remember if it was Wu or Honkai. Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the frame myself, I always treat it as 100% certainty. I accept. I'll fight by your side too, even if there's only half a chance of success. I'll do all I can to ensure you to remain connected through tuning. Then Dan Heng, March, and I will clear the passages as soon as possible to ensure the Express can depart. And myself, Echo, and General Yagong will force the collapse of Asat Pramod's clones, granting us a way to his true form. Thank you, Sunday. Before you boarded the Express, you said that you didn't understand trailblazing, and yet you have fought alongside us in the most dangerous moments of our journey. No, Mr. Yang, I should be the one thanking all of you. Before boarding the Express, I was just a traveler looking for answers. You all taught me to trailblaze and walk the stars, to hold fast to the hands of those around me when facing difficulties. It is my honor to be able to provide assistance. Alright, where's your ticket? Give him a ticket already! You really look like one of the nameless now. Thank you too, General Yagong. The Express will meet you as soon as we rescue Himiko. And that's when we'll defeat Asat Pramod together. Let's go, Himiko's waiting. Let's bring her home. And when we do bring Himiko home, each and every one of us will be accounted for as well. Echo, you still have time. Go and say your goodbyes to your friends before we set off. Meet me at the entrance when you're ready. I know you're leaving soon. Take care. Don't lose your life. I'll take that as a blessing. You too. Wait, no, that doesn't sound... Just forget it. I'm off. See you later. I'm gonna be funny. Oh, I can't talk to Magnus specifically. The young woman's eyes burn with fiery determination, for the path she is to traverse soon leads straight into the Eye of the Storm. The Eye of the Storm is the calmest part, though. Off to save the world again, Nameless? Be sure to return in one piece. Are you coming along, Ranger? I'm staying to help your friends dig out the Express. Go on, I'll take care of everything here. I'll leave this part to you then. Don't you worry, not even a rat will be able to find a way in here. You focus on destroying that dice-headed scum's lair. Nihilux, Furbows. Why do you look like that? What's happening? Is it bad? The little Furbows and I will be waiting to hear the story of how you claimed victory over Asat Pramod. Don't forget! Boss, you absolutely must win! We'll be waiting to shoot your victory cover. Already sent out the press release, just waiting to fill in time and location of the victory. Winner, winner, boss is definitely winning! You ready? Alright. Before we set off, there's something I'd like to keep. I'd like you to keep safe for me, Echo. Please hold on to my strategy pouch. wait. Is this the thing she gave Fugue about just like that just has a bunch of text and that's it? What's inside? When should I open it? Open it when you're in need of the hunt. What's inside? Our future destinies. Remember when we were at Sparksicon and you saw the wheel and woe lots hanging over me? I'll restrain my curiosity. I remember. I'll do my best not to glance at your head. No, I want the opposite this time. I'd like you to keep your eyes on me as much as possible. All eyes on me! Yo, yo, yo! Why? 30 years ago, I used the Decolite reflection barrier to divine the tides of the battle for the Fenghu. But in a moment of blind arrogance, I turned my back on what destiny had revealed, and I dared to wield the rainbow spiritist to twist the very threads of causality. But karma was on the way to punish me. That day, I became entangled with the barrier at a single point, left to drift endlessly through time and space. A healer named this unusual condition temporal dislocation. You're saying that was only 30 years ago? Put simply, there's always a chance that I could suddenly disappear at any moment. If I'm not observed for even a second, I may disappear. She did explain this thing prior, the teleporting thing. There's no way to reverse it. That's why you need me observing you. We can't absorb a single mistake on this operation. You must keep an eye on me always, no matter the fate I'm anchored to. Wait, that means, are you sure about this? I'd already decided my fate when I set foot on this world. You're only witness, not the one wielding the blade. Is that why they're saying, there's some, there was something about, one of the Arbiter General is gonna fall, right? This is what she's mentioning, referring to, right? Or am I going schizo and remembering things wrong? It'll be a bit tough going up from here. Okay. Oh, they're watching over you. There's more than one reflection. What? One demon will eat you in a heartbeat, but two demons not necessarily. They might lock eyes with each other first, giving you a chance to survive. And this is how you survive against, this is how you can sometimes survive against lizards in Rain World. Even if one chomps you, if you're not dead, he'll drag you along and then maybe stumble across another one and they'll fight over you. But red ones will always kill you. Mr. Sunday, my birds will be keeping an eye on you both. I'll give you a signal from atop the tower. Let's go. Let's eliminate all of Assault Pramod's possibilities. I'm afraid you must get past it if you want to reach that tower. We gotta help out Thundercoil. But not, I'll protect you. Yumiko and another me had a bet on how far you would get. What if we made a bet too on whether Himiko is living or dead? Never fight fate because it fights back. Wait, this is Fu Xuan's technique, isn't it? Actually, Assault Pramod is just supreme idiocy. This is Fu Xuan's technique, basically. Well, why can't I run? Hey, strike again. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Yeah. It's a giant microphone. Never mind. From that angle, it kind of looked like it. That thing over there, what is that? I've seen a Star Rail Fest, likely a device that collects people's wish power. Echo has courageously challenged an ancient Leviathan of the Cinder Age. And her chosen weapon is a standard planar Cadian ambience prop. It's a lightsaber. As I said, she is peak entertainment. At last, the long-awaited prelude. Monster versus protagonist. Monsters versus aliens? I mean, we are technically alien to this planet, so... most of us. I'm sick of this guy's trifling gimmicks. I have a bad feeling. Wait, Thundercoil's coming. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, it's just another one of these. It's jump time, let's jump! Give me hope, hurry. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Just collect thumbs ups? And dodge lightning? Ah, I'm bad. I got him, GG's. Pew! 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 Phew! I'm firing my laser! Alright, now I gotta do that 1.5 more times. Phew! Do it again, do it again, do it again! Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again! Oh god, I'm GG's. First try! I definitely didn't die. Call me an insulator. Okay, Thunder Coast Down had trouble keeping up with me. This is my chance. Now's my chance. Let's get out of here. That's a very thin helicopter. You have to win! Yes, I shall win. In the box. Yes. Wait. Trash! Hey, we're back on Foolish Tower. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Kind of. Condescending is a great track. I just wish it was longer. We're here. Get ready, Sunday. Careful, a Assault Promod just appeared above you. Proceed according to the plan. Smart of you to lead a Shenzo general to her death. How honorable and entertaining it would be to challenge the Demon Lord and save the world alone. But yes, 2 is better than 1. Still, I was not expecting a diviner. I think I should have the honor of meeting the divine foresight, Bane of Phantilia. What can she do for you? Reveal your victory odds? Predict your weal and woe? Whatever she divines, I'll block its path. What will you do now? Then I, a diviner that never grants an audience to anyone, will teach you a lesson. A Sopramod, a general, and a diviner have completely different duties. A general breaks formations from behind, and a diviner destroys them from the front. Wait, what? And did you say you'll block every path I divine? Sorry, but creating paths where there are none is the expertise of trailblazers. Now, shall I read your fortune? See your myriad possibilities condensed until eventually only one remains. Defeat. That's it? I see it. So this insight, is that what the Eye of the Hunt has to offer? Good, I see it too. Assault Pramod, your fate is sealed. What a brilliant reversal. I don't understand. Now this is the resistance I've been looking for. Exhausting all possibilities, plotting every scheme, just hurling everything at me. In short, elation! How unfortunate that this coming perfect apocalypse will not be seen by you, General Yaguang. This is why I have to make sure she doesn't disappear. No, my eyes are on you. Hold on. I see the rope that tethered your existence here has snapped. I do not believe we'll meet again in this lifetime. I have nothing left to give. Echo, please take Assault Pramod to his fated defeat. Wait, she actually gonna disappear? Was she just telling me that stuff, like, keep your eyes on me, in order to get me to go along with it? Okay, girl. Wow, okay, we just got baited again by Yaguang. Pity, you were so close. Nah, she still has to be out there somewhere. She put her life on the line for you to have the sliver of chance, just like Himiko. Don't let their sacrifices come to nothing. You know, Echo, it's actually heartbreaking to see that those clones are gone, but she did deliver you here to me. Oh, Cage, Majora's Mask, what in the frick? The moon's coming up, what the frick? I've never played Majora's Mask. Oh, and we're here. In the whatever realm where Evanesha is resting, kind of. Except everything else, this place is also destroyed. The Phantasman Courtyard. A terrifying enemy is near, but you stand alone, helpless. How often have you been in such a predicament, protagonist? I mean, when I was fighting Cocolia, I went up there alone, because everyone else was stuck down there. I got stabbed, and then I came back. I'm used to every single time. Wait, what is this music? Hold up. This is how trailblazing expeditions always end, no? Don't worry. As the former navigator myself, I may provide you with some instruction. Just as Akavili instructed me, and I instructed Falcon Amundsen. Perhaps instruction is too formal a word. People these days can't stand such formality. How about we make it a bit friendlier? The quiz, you quiz me instead. Next you can ask me questions. 8 of them. About me, about Aha, about Akavili, and the future of the cosmos. About you, even. I'll answer anything you ask. Are you really that kind? Why'd I have to ask you questions? That's question 1! Because once 8 questions are done, you're dead. Did you forget? We're the only 2 supplicants with a chance of winning the Phantasman games. Why 8 questions? Because the die happened to land on 8, because there are 8 supplicants in the games. Or perhaps because we first met in Amphorius, another 8. Ah, the Infinity, yeah, the Mobius strip. But we didn't first meet in what? What? We never met in Amphorius, did we? I don't remember this. Not interested in playing a dumb trivia game. Not interested in stories and secrets? That's unfortunate. Of course, this universe also has a button reserved for you. Wait, is he's fourth wall break. He's telling me to use the skip button. Are you really planning to skip your conversation with me? You should at least show some respect to his senior in the Trailways journey. It won't be too late to make your decision after you take a look at the question that's prepared for the for this quiz game. Okay, Cage, buddy. Cage. I won't use it though. But let me remind you, this is the last time we will speak so openly. That's funny. Is this guy actually serious? Himiko hasn't escaped yet, and there's no news from the Express. I should try to delay him for as long as possible if we want to have any chance of winning. Why would I believe Lord Ravager? Question 1. Looks like you're not so opposed to my offer either. How about we add a wildcard to this boring trivia game, then? Give your answers to the die you're holding. 1 moment. Die? What game are you playing? The Phantasm games, of course. Roll the die. If your roll is a critical success, you get to uncover my deepest secret. I will answer every question, even if it works against me. Nat 20! Nat 20! Is this a 20-sided die? I can't remember. And if the roll succeeds but isn't a critical success? I'll share a candid truth, though it won't necessarily be the whole truth. And if the roll is bad, I'll still answer, but only half-truths. Shouldn't pose any problem for our protagonist. You can effortlessly distinguish truth from deception. How do I know you'll play fairly? Didn't General Yagong bind me just now? You should really trust her strength. Besides, it's been a long time since I've just offered myself up to the chessboard of fate. How exciting to have every outcome based on pure probability. And now, let's get started. What do I ask? Right now, among infinite possibilities, countless versions of you are asking me endless questions. Not strange at all. Faced with fate in the universe, people have endless questions. It's asking and answering that makes us who we are. Don't hold back. Go ahead and ask me your most pressing question right now. Wait, this is low-key like the Genshin thing that gets annoying sometimes. About the other... Why do you call me Akavili? This is what Aha has been doing, sort of. When I want to kill Aha. He said that wasn't his target. How can I defeat you? What is his fourth finality? I don't remember. I remember this being mentioned. I don't remember what it is. The other me. The Kylus. Are Yago and Evanesha okay? Hot take on the Lord Ravager. Have you ever been in love? Mr. Summermont, have you ever been in love? What did you just say? He's at a loss for words. Sorry, but I'm really curious. Have you ever fallen in love? It's the end of the world and I'm asking this. Yes, yes, yes. This is truly elating. You have this rare opportunity to speak to a former navigator and you're interested in his personal life. What do you care what I ask? What do you care? Are you gonna answer me or not? You really are on something else. So intriguing. I almost want to throw in the towel and bow out. So should I roll? Wait, Naya, don't roll. If you roll a critical success, I honestly have no idea how I'm supposed to weave a sharp jab at cosmic destiny into something about personal emotions. Is like if he's forced to answer the full truth, he doesn't know what exactly he's actually going to say. So be it. This one's on me. I'll answer you plainly. I've loved. That's it, right? Oh, of course I've loved before, but in the end, every planet tied to my past lovers, I destroyed them all. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Not because we broke up, I genuinely care for them. I just like what I do now even more. Did you at least get them off the planet before destroying the planets? Feels good to get that off my shoulders. They have no complaints either. Whew. Okay, that's probably a no then. Alright, this won't happen again. Maybe we'll still have a question like this. Maybe we'll just ask them directly. But let me make it clear. I don't want to see such questions again. What was the other option? The seventh option. I don't remember what the seventh option was. I wanted to ask that too. Hot take. Yeah, that was it. Since you're open to answer anything, let's talk about the Lord Ravager's weakness. That's not a hot take. What do you mean? What? Lord Ravager's weakness? How greedy, child. You just ask 7 questions at once. Okay. But then again, who could pass up the chance to gossip about colleagues? Oh, he's talking about his colleagues. About the other Lord Ravagers, what they think about him. And plus, your role is a critical success. Go ahead, then. What weakness do you want to know? No, scratch that. Who says you can't buy and get one? Who says you can't buy and get 7 free? I'll wrap the whole thing up for you. Fantilia loathes stubborn minds, hosts she can't seize. She abhors the taste of human courage. Her greatest weakness is her insatiable greed, always wanting everything at once. Zephyro, he's the perfect warrior. But I guess what he fears and hates most is these soulless lunatics. Puppets that had their souls snatched by the Black Sun. Put bluntly, he's afraid of the dark. Let's go, Akron! Akron Nova, Akron SP or Akron Bufflen, Nova Flare. Luxbane is a beast. I recognize the name, I just don't remember anything about it. I'm pretty sure I recognize the name. Doesn't understand human language at all. Beasts aren't flawless, of course. A dog's weakness is bones, and if you show it the sun, it'll definitely chase after it. What about a car? Salnova, she loads anything beautifully melodic. I guess that kind of makes sense, given she was from the Harmony before she ascended. She turned into Lord Ravager. I guess she hates the Harmony now. Without a haze of noise and distortion around her, she grows restless. Archforger, a fellow I'm quite fond of. Quiet, rational, and elegant. Probably what you'd expect of a Lord Ravager. I hear he's most afraid of appearing before others. Probably a social recluse. Iron Tomb, well, you guys already off that one. Now me. My weakness also happens to be my strength. Chance. I've never been able to resist planting several seeds on a whim and watching them take root in unexpected ways and finally bear fruit I never expected. So, satisfied? 7 questions left. Wait! These... We're actually forced to choose. There are some that we won't actually be able to get. The Stellaron inside me. I feel like if I ask this, he'll probably say he doesn't want to, because he told Himiko I'm his real target. About the Stellaron inside of me, how much do you know? Interesting. Allow me to attempt to answer this difficult question. Because no, the Stellarons are actually from the Harmony, not from the Destruction at this point. I examined the Stellaron inside your body. It's not a seed of ruin in the usual sense. It was a seed bestowed upon you by Zype, yet branded with the imprint of the Trailblaze. Okay. Zype constantly tries to assimilate all things into one. Oh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. If everything's together in harmony, that's kind of what Sunday was actually trying to do. And like the explanation for Enna being assimilated into Zype was because like they were kind of like on the same line of reasoning, however you want to put it. And I guess like Zype just turned out to be stronger. But you know, it actually, I feel like this could also be like an alternate explanation. Zype tries to assimilate, and you know, or maybe that's like why Zype won out. Well, Akavila constantly creates new variations. These two forces repel each other, but in your body they have achieved a dangerous equilibrium. In your body, it seems to have been created for just this purpose, and yet it conceals a secret inside it. The Stellaron hunters likely understood this better than I do. You may ask 6 more questions. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look up, like the other options, the other stuff. About the other me. I once met my other self in Amphortis. Who was that? Oh, this is a most interesting discovery. You also possess the gift of grasping possibility. Unfortunately, even I do not know the answer to that question. It's beyond what I can see and understand at present. To make amends, this question won't count against you. Okay, maybe so. I guess some of these questions actually, maybe there are actually only 8 questions that will roll, and some of these are like just how this one goes. He won't count it against, like, he won't count it in the tally. Let me ask 6 more questions. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of these are still, some of these are like the answer that he genuinely would want to answer or like could answer. Why embrace destruction? You know, he became disillusioned with both Elation and Trailblaze, but why? How do you fall from being the Astral Express Navigator to becoming Lord Ravager? It's not a critical success. It's a regular one. Take a look at Planar Katie beneath your feet. Do I need to explain more? This is just one of the microcosms of this absurd cosmos. They spend their time in idle satiety. It is pronounced satiety, right? Insatiation. Satan. Then peck each other bloody in online agreements over insignificant issues. People never leave their homes, but online they're angry, crying, and cheerful. Their eyes are glued to tragedies unfolding across the cosmos, treating other struggles for life as seasoning for their meals, then turning around to tip the clowns who make them laugh. On the other side of the cosmos, the IPC is bombing the Isthmian Confederation. Okay. So we knew that the IPC is like just turbo capitalist, and like this is definitely something like, what is it, military industrial complex, a sort of flavor. I guess I shouldn't really be surprised that the IPC would be doing something. I just kind of didn't expect it to be like, they have this whole thing on Planar Katie, and then they're at the same moment they're doing this other thing. They're bombing someone else. Confederation. People huddle in the ruins without a single drop of clean drinking water, trembling as they wait to see whether tomorrow death comes for them first. In this universe, the contrast between luck and misfortune is too dazzling. To become a nameless is to become a witness to more of these ridiculous sights. I walked too far and saw too much. Afterwards, I could not laugh again. So you kind of did become nihilistic. Or cynical. Satiety. I knew that. I'd just forgotten. Frick. I have heard it was pronounced like that before. It's just not a word that like I've seen in a long time. Finally, the blemished one showed me another path, destruction. On their path, the gluttonous and the hungry, the brave and the weak, all inequalities come to an equal end. Everyone just dies, whether rich or poor, or whatever. From that moment onward, IC died and Asat Pramod was born. 5 left now. I don't know your plan. Why do you call me Akavili? Why are so many people calling me Akavili along the way? Okay, maybe there are more than 8 that would actually roll. Because the path you walk on is the same one they once walked. The Astral Express, the path of trailblaze, your determination to connect worlds, none of these are coincidences. You are a successor in a way, carrying an essence similar to theirs, so people see a familiar starlight in you. This is the reason, I think, that Himiko thinks so highly of you. 4 questions left. Keep going. Truth of the Fantasman games. Is the 4th finality. Someone said there are 4 paths that will bring the apocalypse to the universe. Destruction, harmony, and nihility. What is the last remaining path? Your questions would leave even Noose completely stumped, but I'll answer them even though I can only answer my humble opinion. Up to you if you believe me or not. Now, roll the die. Just the regular one. I believe the 4th path that brings the apocalypse is the elation. How's that possible? Once elation was a dutiful and committed god, they scattered the seeds of chance, carving sharp turns of fate across the universe. They even made a reward of their own face, bestowing it upon those who passed their trials and delighted in goading other gods to join the hunt for the most terrifying supreme beings. Unfortunately, nothing resists the incineration of time. No matter how long the comedy lasts, all will eventually return to silence. But why does that make you think the last one is elation? Would that be like Terminus? Well, I already mentioned no, we didn't mention Terminus. But before the deathly silence, the elation will become something even more terrifying. I saw how truly fatigued they are. The elation is being swallowed by their own endless mirth. They will slide towards an even more terrifying extreme. Not to stop elation, but to drag all things into an eternal, meaningless, and unreasonable farce of chaos. And that will cease to be a comedy and become a universe-wide contamination. The elation will fall? Upon stepping on onto a path and becoming an eon, one is expected to glimpse their own end, yet the results of paths colliding remain beyond their sight. How do they really feel about exercising the divine authority of elation? Do they suffer with it? Would they fear this ending? I don't know. If the disciples of a god cannot bring them deliverance before they fall, do they still deserve to be called disciples? So, I boarded the Astral Express and traveled to different worlds, searching for their tracks and games. Before they truly succumb to corruption and drag all existence into that unspeakable madness, I'll grant them the grandest final curve. This is the highest form of reverence I can offer to them. That kind of, you may still ask me 3 more questions. That kind of answers why he wants to kill Aha in a way. Akavili is still alive. You said he used to be the navigator, so is the Eon of Trailblade still alive? Critical success. Haven't had any failures. Hey, that's a critical success! Looks like I have to tell you the secret myself. And Akavili must reveal. Akavili is dead, but perhaps they are still alive, in a way even they never expected. I don't understand. The fall of an Eon is simply a change to the form in which they currently exist. No one knows if this is something they planned. According to the Nameless who have met Akavili, they frequently mention the origin and end, the tree of existence, and what lies beyond the paths. Origin and end? Background? Something? After all, bound within finite space and time, there's only one place the Eon of Trailblades longs to reach. Beyond the universe. And so I witnessed the fall of an Eon. That power that unveiled the stars and that unveiled the stars and traversed space. In the end, it left nothing but an inconsequential point of light at the edge of existence. Only 2 questions left. Okay. The reason for awakening the veracity. Tell me, why do you want to awaken the veracity husk? I awakened the veracity to devour, of course. Even if it's just a fragment sealed in the core of Ahatopia. A husk, the veracity concealed in it will be enough to dim the stars. I don't care who wins this chess game. What I care about is the moment the winner excitedly reaches out a hand to take their trophy. And a star comes alive, opens its abyssal maw and swallows the chess pieces. Players and chessboard itself all to remain in Nayodi for all eternity. What a sight! Even the rules themselves would be eerie. No matter who Aha pours their power into at the end of the games, no matter their disguise, it is all for nothing against the awakened veracity. They cannot escape this devouring. Final question. Think carefully. What do you want to ask? There's something I've thought about from the start. Is Himiko still... Yes, definitely gonna have to look up the rest of them. I think it's pretty cool that they're doing this. I'm not gonna comment on whether I think it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think it's definitely something different. And I don't know. I guess technically, well, I will make a comment. For a game that's technically single player, doing that when you can't replace the stuff is technically not good. Is Himiko still alive? Do you really have no feelings for your daughter? He does! He just thinks it's the same as the people who loved. He just thinks what he's doing is more fun. The last one is a failure, right? No, it's a middle. Hearing that question is a relief. Pay no mind to the role, I'll be honest with you. Of course Himiko is still alive, at least on the stage I'm meticulously prepared for her. She will play an important role, and now is awaiting her curtain call. Life is like this, one chance journey after another, one whim after another, playing someone's father, becoming someone's friend, and at times someone's lover. Then, by a twist of fate, I let a girl with no future begin to dream of the stars, and of lands yet to be reached. I have never understood why the seeds I planted by chance would always take root in unexpected ways. I never expected them to bear such fruit as Graphia or Himiko. Feels like a curse, yet like fate's cruelest mockery of me. Just like that night 15 years ago, I had the chance to crush the Express again, but I hesitated. You couldn't bear to do it because you used to be its navigator? No, no to both. I've never fully understood that lapse in judgment. I still ask myself why. No matter the reason, you caused a huge mess for your colleagues. A few weeks ago, Himiko returned to her hometown and brought you back with her. This is the moment I finally understood why I didn't shoot down the Express 15 years ago. It had nothing to do with acting as a father or trailblazing, but for a destruction that spanned 15 years, to set her on a path to gain what was most precious only to shatter it all in the cruelest way. To give her false hope. What truly matters is this. I will have you bring an end to this world, here and now. It is the most vicious joke I can play on Planet Arcadia, on myself, and on the fate of the universe. Take a guess. Will this joke amuse Aha? Also, someone pointed out on Twitter, like, these actually, it's like, that's like an eye in his nose, and it's like, these can roughly, the symbols can roughly show, like, the face. You're incorrigible. Have me bring an end to this world? I want to use my Stellaron. The worlds the Astral Express deals with, how could they be without a Stellaron? Boom. Oh, yeah, eyes and a mouth. Oh, this is gonna be, it's gonna show the scene, this is where the scene in the trailer comes in, or just, well, the trailer had many scenes, but 15 years ago, during the Bloodstained Games, all the supplicants died violent deaths. Then the husk ran out of wish power. He's crying, and grew agitated, craving a blood sacrifice. 15 years later, a hero from the Express shone brightly throughout the games, her Stellaron overflowing with wish power, the perfect sacrificial piece. And now he's smiling. Alright, now that I've answered the 8 questions, I now need to... Ellipses, something's gonna happen. I'm getting a call. Give me one moment before you kill me. Kids these days. I love it. That's hilarious. I love it. Before you kill me, just let me check my phone real quick. Show some respect and put your phone away when your elder is talking. He's legitimately angry. Huh? Oh, is his phone ringing now too, or is that all mine? Is everyone... Praise me, cheer for me, because I've nailed it. Wolf said, let there be signal, and Planet Arcadia's connection restored. Alpha Wolf, I've missed you. Anyway, there's no way we could get through a critical moment like this without you. So, okay. The Express has rescued Miss Kimiko and is on its way to your location. Echo, hang in there, we're on the way to you now. What? Why are we asking Risuke? What? Question mark? Oh wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, sure. You scoundrel! See that little planet of yours just on. Why did I? Yeah, why'd they add him? Why'd they add him to the group chat? You scoundrel! See that little planet of yours just went belly up. Oh, one more thing. I went ahead and deleted your retirement insurance account in Arcadia. Yay! So we'll kick Risuke out of the group chat. I can't wait to team up with you guys and beat the living daylights out of that old dice head. All the colors into one. Oh, frick, it's been 3 hours and 7 minutes. Frick! I was not expecting it to go this long, so this is like kind of not a good place to leave off, because it's like, I probably should have left off before entering the train station. Yeah, that's why he's checking his phone too. Let's talk more action. Ha! Alright, no, let's do my fate pulls, I guess. Before this goes on too long, because it is just hit midnight. Unfortunately did not, I started a little bit later today, but whatever, just how it is. So, let's, I'm gonna claim my Gilgamesh first. Oh, but I want to see the joint attacks, actually. Okay. I know that's something with Ishtar. What about Sabers? Oh, yeah, and then, yeah, that part was also in the trailer. She's just like, Gilgamesh is just launching bajillion swords, and doesn't care that Saber's in the way. Just like, you idiot. Alright, but let's get my Gilgamesh. Did I over pre-farm? I forgot that it lets you go to level 60. I might have over pre-farmed. Alright. And then... How many pulls do... wrong one. How many pulls do I have here? 91. So I've got 112 pulls right here. But I also have... so I've got 261. 62. 262 pulls. And how much pity am I in? Whoops, wrong one. Keep forgetting. Actually, for this, no, it wouldn't show on... Wait. It keeps the... Oh, it kept the... Wait, what? It kept the history for this, even though it's been over 6 months. It's been over a year, actually. So what am I? I'm 13 pulls in on character banner. But let's see. All right, here we go for 23. Nope. 33. Nope. 43. Nope. 53. Nope. 63. Nope. The fate banners apparently share their pity. I thought, no, I mean, like, the fate banners share pity between the other fate banners, but I'm saying, like, it doesn't share pity with, like, the actual Honkai Star Rail characters. So I started on 13. 13 pity for the fate collab for the fate banners, because that's it doesn't share it with the regular banners, regular limited banners. Okay, so that was 63. Here's 73. Dang it. All right, 83. $74, $75, $76, $77, $78, $79, $80. There it is. Okay, 150-50. Whew. So that's pretty good. That's nice. Random Master, cool. Alright. And since I'm gonna claim Gilgamesh's Light Cone, since I got Arches last time. Let's go for Rin's Light Cone. How much pity am I on this? I'm on 1, right? I'm literally on 0, actually, aren't I? Frick, no. Wait, I thought... Oh, no, yeah, I'm on 9, because, yeah, I got it in the first one last time, I think, right? Yeah, okay. 9 pity. Okay. 19. Nope. 29. Nope. 39. Nope. 49. Nope. 59. Nope. 70 minus 1. Nope. Alright. Please tell me this is it. $79. Okay. $70? There it is. Okay. Yes, I finally got another pearls. Alright, 175.25 and got another copy of pearls. Can't be mad about that. I still need to do 60 to get Gilgamesh's Light Cone. What do I even do with this? I'm not, like... Who's even running next? Frick. Who is running next? Has it been announced? What do I pull to get this these last ones actually? Right. Also, why is this? Oh, because of this. Oh. Yeah, I genuinely don't know who to pull here. Because, like... Oh my goodness. This is a dilemma. It's a weird dilemma to have. I guess I might as well actually pull for Himiko Nova. Because... Who's my strongest fire unit? It's Firefly. But I technically... no, but I don't have Emblade is the thing. But he just ran, so... This is a weird dilemma to have. I guess I'll just throw a bunch of pulls on... It doesn't work for the standard one, right? There's no way. No, it doesn't, yeah. Like, is PT's light cone worth it at all? I think it's supposed to be pretty good. Yeah, it allows him to actually heal, and it has, increases his attack. But, like, is it worth it? Much better. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. How much pity am I in on Himiko's banner? Himanova's banner. Because I did throw a few pulls at Emblade. 10. Dude, why is this so slow? 14. Okay, I'm 14 pity in. Yeah, whatever. 24. $34. That's 44. $54. $64. $74. Okay, didn't get anything. Okay, that's okay. Honestly, yeah, that's fine. It means so this is not a gambling addiction. It's not because I was building pity. It's because I was pulling on a banner that I didn't particularly minded if I got the character, but I needed to pull in order to get this. Give me that. Give me Gilgamesh's. Yes. Alright. Cool. So that's it for my pulls. I didn't get low pity counts on the Fate banners, but at least I won 50-50 and 75-25, so that's pretty good. And now, if I really do decide to pull for Himiko, I could keep going, or I could just save the pity that I have. But, yeah. I don't like how it prioritizes the lower level ones for this.
俺も多少は本気を出さざるを得んか。言うまでもないが、稀に見る厚遇と知れ。
Do I even have enough? You know, yeah, I'll build them up later. But yeah, that's it. 3 hours and 20 minutes. This did go on a little bit longer than I expected. I did search up a general length of how long this this patch would go. I just like to do that to get a general idea. So I think I'm probably, you know what? I don't actually know, because this feels like I'm nearing the climax of this patch. But which I figure would be like, you know, I think I'm 92% sure, 98.3% sure it's an Assault per mod boss fight. It's literally saying like, let's talk more action. But yeah, so it feels like I'm pretty close. That's my fate pulls, but it's been almost 3.5 hours. So that will be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're lurking, thanks for lurking. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. And if you dropped by and left, probably won't hear or see this unless you go through the VOD. But, you know, thanks for dropping by. If you enjoyed the stream and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, consider dropping a follow. I'd really appreciate it. So next stream is most likely by now Monday, later today. Hopefully at around 8 p.m. Pacific time, and then I'll try and finish this up. And then the stream after that, Zenless Zone Zero actually gets a stream, gets a story update this week. I forgot that it was this week, so I'm looking to try and be able to stream the story of that on Sunday and Monday of next week before I leave for Supernova, because if I don't, then I'm not going to be able to stream that for like 2 more weeks actually, or maybe no, or for at least 1 more week. And it gets hard to avoid spoilers, like super heavy spoilers. I get spoiled with small things. I usually scroll away very quickly and hope I forget. Some of them I do fortunately forget. But yeah. And as for like videos and stuff, so my Maraudographia, Memory of Chaos Maraudographia guide is done. It's uploaded. I just need to go over it to make sure there isn't anything I missed. Go over it one more time and then do the thumbnail, which should be pretty quick because I'm not doing anything super complicated. But yeah, thankfully I was able to get that out in a more timely manner. 3 weeks remaining instead of like 1.5 or even 1 week left on the boss before it rotates out. And then I'll have a bit of downtime on the guides because Pure Fiction is the thing that's resetting soon. And then next, Apocalyptic Shadow didn't add any new bosses this rotation, so yeah, for the guides, there'll be downtime on that for a bit just because there's no new Memory of Chaos or Apocalyptic Shadow guides. I don't do guides on stuff that's specifically only in Anomaly Arbitration because that's a little bit too much. That mode is a bit much for me. Not just a bit, it's often too much. And other videos, I don't have any. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't think I have anything specific planned out. If anything, it's mostly going to be, I'm mostly going to be doing stream highlights, and if they're short enough or whatever, if it works for the format, I'll make them into shorts, just depending on the clip. Just go through my past streams and do that. Yeah, and then just whenever Tetra League matches, whenever I feel like it. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a bunch of that stuff lined up and ready to go before Supernova, and then maybe a stream or 2 of Smash Bros just to prep for a Supernova. But yeah, I think that's about it. I've gone over my anticipated stream schedule and my general videos, what might be coming up for videos. So yeah, good night, Wise. Thanks for joining. That once again, thank you guys for watching, and that'll be it for this stream. See you next time. Bye bye.